Lost touch, borrowed to escape frosty intrusions, satellite surfing, the astral illusion. It's easy to claim that we're all the same. We are all Earth's children. Born to explore the ceilings and floors, always more questions and always more doors. Such gilded cages we lock ourselves in, putting in no effort but expecting to win. So come hug it out, it's what it's about. We are all Earth's children. Everything that we can, stealing the wheels of our neighbor's pram. Mother won't keep us in check, she's busy, and our out the back smoking has made her all dizzy. We have to keep our own bedrooms tidy. It's our responsibility, it's why we are free. We are all Earth's children. In our DNA, in how we play, we are all Earth's children. Pick up and clean, we're all blue and green, united as all Earth's children. We are all Earth's children. We are all Earth's children. Caretakers of the garden, destruction won't be pardoned. We need to keep on the grass, rain on all our parades. Stand up for nature and don't be afraid. We are all Earth's children. We are all Earth's children. We are all Earth's children.
Beautiful.
That was Cosmic Boss featuring Joe Villagine and Dana Howcroft.
It was.
And the song was Earth's Children.
It
Earth's
was.
Children.
Earth's.
Earth's. Mother Earth's Children.
Yeah.
Welcome to the monthly Music Challenge podcast, episode 1.7, Mother Earth.
With us. We are Cosmic Boss.
We are. Who are you?
I'm Nick.
And who am I?
Andy.
Yes. And
Is that
our surname's Jackson.
Is that
We're
confusing?
brothers.
It's confusing if I say your name though.
Is it? So,
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm Andy,
And I'm Nick.
and my surname is Jackson.
And my
And
surname
your-
is Jackson.
your
Why
surname's
are we
Jackson.
telling each other
Well, it's
that?
important because if this is the first time somebody's listening to the MMC, And they're
Yeah.
going like, well, what is this? What have I clicked on here podcast-wise? And the first thing they hear is just us talking nonsense, which is what most podcasts are.
Yeah.
And actually, they haven't. They've heard Earth's Children, which was an amazing song featuring Joe Philogene and Dana
Yeah.
Howcroft.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah, it's a good tune for Mother, hashtag
Yeah.
Mother Earth.
Hashtag Mother Earth.
Or July. What
Yeah.
month are we? July.
We're in
July
August now.
2023.
This
Yeah.
was the 7th.
That was our Earth song.
Yes.
How? Why did we use old music?
Well, because we wanted to feature Joe.
It was
and
old music,
Dana.
by the way. I don't know.
Sorry,
That's a
yeah,
spoiler
spoiler.
alert, wasn't it? That was rubbish.
Didn't spoiler alert it.
It's a piece of music we made when.
We made it for originally the Album Writing Club last year in
2022 with Joe Philogene. Okay, and interestingly, we then plucked it out for this year's Album Writing
Yeah.
Club to make with Dana.
Yeah.
So we recorded Dana on it and us again. We went,
Yeah.
oh, let's go on
Extra.
it one more time, why not? And then Dana didn't use it, so we took it back.
Yeah.
And now
So
it's
now it's part of the
there.
MMC.
Beautiful.
Earth's Children.
Beautiful.
Yeah. There you go. That's the story. And so, welcome to the MMC. Today's episode, or this episode, is going to contain lots of songs about Mother Earth.
Yep.
Hopefully, it's very beautiful. I imagine there'll be a bit of rage. There, you know,
A little
there's
bit of rage, a little bit of anger.
probably a little bit of
When you say probably,
depression.
you've already heard them all.
That's true. Yeah.
So-
spoiler
so
alert,
almost
I've already heard
definitely.
them all.
You're playing it down like, you know, you want to see how clever I am? I can guess what all these songs are
Well,
about.
I'm excited to hear them all like together.
Yeah, me too.
This is the most exciting thing about the MMC for me is that, like, you're right. I've got to, spoiler alert, hear all of these tunes because I get access to the emails. So when that's
Yeah.
sent in, I get
Yeah.
to have a little listen. I always say spoiler alert before I listen to it.
Do you always listen to the whole thing?
Yes,
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah, because I need to hear it, and also for kind of like editing reasons, would be like, well, something that we sometimes do is accidentally leave big long gaps at the end and stuff.
Yes.
Sometimes it's
We
worth
never
giving
do
a quick
that.
proof. No, we've never done that.
No, we have done that,
We
but we
have
don't
done
do that
that.
now.
But we don't
We're
do that.
beyond that, mate. Well,
We're
we're-
way beyond that. In another stratosphere now.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyway, shall we announce what the next hashtag is?
Right, straight away
Straight
again.
out there,
This
yeah.
is got
This is how the MMC works. So if you're the first time you're listening, you have a month to make a song about a hashtag or a theme, and we are on to the 8th theme. This 7th one was Mother Earth.
Yeah.
So if you have got a Mother Earth song in you, you can send it to us.
And we might play it.
We'll
next
play it
month
later.
as a late sub.
Yeah, because spoiler alert, we have a section called late subs, where if you submit something late, we'll still play it.
Yeah.
Because we're like that. We're nice like
That's
that.
nice. Yeah, and also so it's encouraging people to go back and do the MMC, right?
Yeah,
so
if
the
you-
idea being, first time listener, we're making an album across a year, essentially, a 10-track
Yeah.
album. We've given a theme, I suppose,
Yeah.
for a song, or like just a word or something to give you an idea of where to take it.
Yeah, and it's been exciting. Each month we've had several submissions around that theme, and hearing people's interpretations around an idea is beautiful.
It is lovely, yeah. Well, they're all. Lots of these are returners.
Yeah.
In fact, most of them are returners.
We've got a couple of noobs.
Couple of noobs.
Couple of noobs.
Couple of noobs.
Which
Okay,
we
cool.
always like newbies.
Well, should we play some music and stop talking?
Yeah, let's do. We haven't actually announced their new hashtag.
Oh, we didn't even do it, idiot.
like-
Okay. So drum roll.
Yeah, drum.
I'm not
That's
very
not the
good at-
hashtag. It's not.
The hashtag and the drum
It's the
roll.
drum
Okay, drum roll.
MMC 1.8 will be dreams. That is dreams. Hashtag dreams.
Dreams, as in dreams when you're asleep, like the
Yeah.
dreams when you have when you're asleep.
Well, we don't want you to do lots of covers of Gabrielle's song Dreams. That's
No.
a tune.
Yeah,
We
but
would play it if you did that.
if
but
Gabrielle sent that song in,
we'd accept that.
we'd
Gabrielle.
accept it and
Yeah.
play it.
Yeah,
okay,
definitely.
that's good to know.
So can someone get on to Gabrielle, please?
Yeah.
Forward this to her and say, next
want-
month MMC,
It's dreams.
right up your street. You've already got a song that fits it.
Yeah, and it's already a good tune. It's already a really popular
already a big
tune, so
hit,
I'm
isn't
not
it?
sure she's desperate for
The exposure of our
podcasts to play
podcast.
it. But it would help our podcast. So,
It would.
So you should do it, Gabrielle. That'd be lovely.
Excellent. So anyway, yeah, dreams.
Dreams.
You've
Hashtag
got until
dreams.
I'll check the date. Hold on.
You got till the 7th of September.
8th of September.
Is
Or do we go on the 1st? Because the 1st is the Friday.
well, it's a short month.
We need to have a quick business
Is it
meeting.
short? We
here.
haven't even discussed
Jackson
this.
business
Okay,
meeting.
okay,
So
go,
what,
go.
Are you free on that weekend of the 2nd and the 3rd? Because maybe that's when we should record this.
Yeah,
next one.
probably. Yeah, but
Yeah.
no,
Or
I don't know.
are you
I
busy?
think-
Do you want to go?
Yeah, I think I'm busy. I think it night.
You're busy
yeah,
on the
the
2nd,
ninth,
3rd.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, it's going to be the 9th.
Yeah,
Will be the next hashtag. So you've got until the 9th of September.
yeah.
2023.
That makes sense. That makes perfect sense. I think.
To send us your dream songs, and you can interpret dreams however you like. Obviously,
Yeah, of course. That's the beauty of the hashtag.
Yeah.
Dreams.
we look forward to hearing what you come up with.
Have we said dreams 9 times yet?
Nope.
Hashtag dreams.
Hashtag dreams.
Hashtag
It fits with
dreams.
music nicely. We are dreams. We are dreams.
We are dreams. That'd be interesting if somebody wrote a song from the perspective of
Being
the
a
dream.
Yeah, that's it. Someone out
Yeah,
there
that's
do
great.
that.
Okay, cool.
Oh, maybe
So,
we'll do
little
that.
idea.
Oh, that's a good idea. I like
Spoiler
it.
alert,
I
we
do it.
might do that.
We might do that.
Okay, so we're going to play some awesome music.
Yeah.
Stick around, we're going to be here for a few hours, I imagine.
Oh yes.
We're not recording this one super late at night, which
No.
is last month we did.
yeah.
And
So
it's
hopefully we'll be a bit more on the ball.
Hopefully, but we'll see how we
We've
go.
got brand new Jimmys as well.
New Jimmys in
New
the house,
Jimmys.
caramel Jimmys.
Oh,
we're
yeah.
not sponsored, but it would be really nice if they gave us free Jimmys.
We're not yet sponsored by Jimmy's, but Jimmy's, the coffee in a can that is amazing. Please
Jimmy's
sponsor
coffee in a
us.
can. Yeah.
But you can use that as an advert, as a sound clip if you like. Me going, Jimmy's in a can, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Is that good enough? Should we do a better one?
Jimmy's in a can.
It's amazing.
Jimmy's in a can.
It keeps you blazing.
Jimmy's in a can.
I'm amazing.
Jimmy's in a can.
Oh, I'm a stays in.
I'm a stays in.
I'm a stays in. I'm a stay at home mum.
I'm a stay in. That's why I get my coffee in a can.
Yeah.
Because I'm staying in. I ain't got. Well, no. Then you've got
No,
a
you
coffee
want it to
machine.
be going out.
I haven't got a coffee machine.
I'm not staying in. I get it in a tin. Get my Jimmy's. Now with new flavour, caramel. And another new flavour, which I think it's called Extra Shot or something.
Extra
like
shot. Anyway, we've literally advertised Jimmy's
yeah.
for 30 seconds, and we shouldn't
Perfect.
have, unless they're going to sponsor us.
that. So we've had several submissions this month, as we spoiler alerted already. And one of the amazing artists that has submitted to us, Mr. Moby Dexterous.
He's a returning.
He is a
he's
returner,
returner.
and we're on secret knowledge that he's famous. He's
With
secretly
secret
famous.
knowledge that he's famous. Okay, so tell me about this. Remind me about this. He's
Do you
famous.
remember? He's done something proper. He's
like-
well known in the
He's-
industry.
He's
in
actually a
some way.
musician.
We
It's Kanye
hypothesized.
West.
We hypothesized
Yeah,
that it
it's
was
Kanye West.
Yee.
Yeah, Yee. Is
Yeah,
that
that's
what
his new
people
name.
call him now?
Yee. Yeah. Is it or Gee?
I don't know.
Yai. Yo.
I thought
Yo,
he was
yo,
always
boy.
Kanye. Why was he Yee? Kanye.
Kanye.
We've all been
Kanye
pronouncing
West.
his name wrong. The whole
It's
he's actually
Kanye.
telling us that we're pronouncing it wrong.
Stop saying Kanye. It's
Kanye. It's Kanye.
So anyway,
Anyway.
Kanye West has submitted an entire EP to us.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, Moby Dexterous has.
Moby
It's not
Dexterous,
Kanye
yeah.
West.
Moby Dexterous is also, again, said it before, saying it again, great name.
Amazing name and an amazing artist. Really explores music, and we've got 6 tracks.
Six.
He
Okay,
supplied
look.
us with
Okay,
6
so this is
tracks.
the first time this has ever happened.
It is.
We're gonna essentially he's made an EP.
He made a
but
whole
he made a
EP.
Mother Earth EP. He's gone like next level MMC.
He has. He is
So-
he's the M in the MMC.
Is he?
One
It's
of- one
Moby
of the
Dexterous
M's.
Music Challenge.
It is the Moby
This is
Dexterous.
all for you.
This was the
Moby.
Moby Dexterous Music Challenge, and he made an Earthy EP, which he called the Earthy EP.
The Earthy
And,
EP.
Yeah, we're going to play it to you in segments. We're not
Earthy
going to play the whole
EP.
thing.
That sounds.
We
nice
will play
to
the whole thing. But
Yeah. We're going to split it up into
Into
songs.
yeah.
So, okay. Well, so this is the opening track then.
Yeah,
From his EP.
Absolutely. And
Um,
I think maybe we'll spin tracks 1 and 2.
Gonna play 1 and 2
Yeah,
together.
play one
yeah.
into the
Okay.
next.
Lovely. So this is the track number 1. It's called Mother/Earth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And track number 2 is called Orbit Faith. Orbit dash faith.
Orbit dash faith.
Orbit
Mother
dash, but
slash
not the
Earth.
word dash, like just a little dash.
Yeah, a little dash. Just a tiny dash.
Or maybe
of
it's
faith.
a minus sign. Maybe it's orbit
Minus.
minus faith.
Orbit minus faith. If you don't have faith in orbit, will you crash?
Could
Will
be
the
that.
MMC challenge? Will the monthly music challenger crash?
No, man, we're in a submarine.
Oh, that's
There's
right,
nothing
yeah.
to crash into down there, is there?
Yeah, there
like
is.
the Titanic.
Icebergs.
Yeah, we're not there. We're not in.
We're not in that bit.
No, not up in
Where
the
is
iceberg
it?
territory.
Like, we're down in the coral
Atlantic.
reef bit.
Yeah, we're in the bit that's beautiful.
We might crash into an octopus.
No, because octopuses are small, man. Like,
Well, what about a giant octopus?
they're still not that as big as our submarine.
I really think we should just play the music
Yeah,
now.
okay, Moby Dexterous Mother/Earth.
Beautiful.
Moby Dexterous. So the first one was Mother/Earth. The second one was Orbit-Faith.
They're amazing, aren't they? Like,
Both awesome. Especially for me, the second one just had dirt groove, mate.
Drive.
Yeah, made me want to like make a funky face and dance with
Absolutely.
it, basically.
I could probably go for a vocal over that one as well, you know. I could have probably done a bit of freestyling, but being nice, I didn't do any.
Well, no, but you know, Moby, if you want some
We could-
vocals on
yeah,
that.
It was. it's
So
banging.
Moby doesn't sing, so Kanye makes sense. Oh, Kanye digs. Do you like it?
I did.
Auto-tune. Yeah, man, mate, guy's great. Moby Dexterous.
And
Yeah,
we
awesome.
shall be returning to that EP twice more.
Can you get the EP anywhere?
You can. It's on SoundCloud.
On
Yeah,
SoundCloud.
Moby Dexterous puts all his stuff up on SoundCloud.
Just listen to. You don't have to buy it.
Yeah, go and
Moby
check him out.
Dexterous.
He
You should
is
buy it.
Amazing.
You should just send Moby Dexterous some money on like these cash apps and
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm sure you'll find him. Moby Dexterous is a clever name.
Yeah.
If you're on any of the cash apps.
Send it.
I mean,
to him.
I've never used them. Is that something we should? What about OnlyFans? Is there a Moby Dexterous OnlyFans?
Possibly. I
We
haven't
can go and
searched
see
for
him getting naked while he makes his music.
Well,
Is that what you have to do on
Well,
OnlyFans?
OnlyFans, you don't have to.
You don't have to take your
OnlyFans,
clothes off.
we could like form an OnlyFans page.
Have we got to take our clothes off?
No, I don't
No, we
think so.
haven't,
Possibly you do. maybe you do. Maybe you do. I don't think. I think
If
it's
anyone
more
out
of the
there who-
classic thing of, it was probably set up for, this is for my hardcore fans, and then porn took over.
Yeah.
This woman went, I can get my boobs out and make loads of money, and that's a win.
Oh, there you go. Memories. Memories. Memories.
Yes, I like it. Yeah, well done.
So yeah, that was some amazing trackage there from Moby Dextrous.
Hell
2
yeah.
awesome tracks. Again, 4 more coming up.
Yeah.
Let's
move
on.
move on.
In the musical Mother Earth realm.
To another regular.
Here we
another-
have for you Mr. Andrew
Hello.
Hartshorn, the big chili cheese dog.
The big dog chili cheese.
Big dog cheese. That's
Big
different.
chili cheese dog. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Hartshorn.
And
Yeah,
he has a song.
He's a fan favourite.
Yeah,
What
absolutely.
I like is you started it in your radio voice.
And then I
and
changed.
then we have Andrew Hartshorn, the big chili cheese dog.
I couldn't help it. I love,
No, I
the, I
like
love
it.
the big dog.
Yeah, he's a legend.
And obviously it was only a couple of days ago, spoiler alert, that we put out the Hartshorn Jackson and
It
Warren
was.
album.
And have you bought it?
I haven't bought it, no, I got sent a copy.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
But you can buy it, right?
You can buy it from
buy a
Bandcamp.
physical CD of
Yeah.
it. In fact, I've
Yeah,
got one right here.
Nick's
look.
holding it right
I'm
now.
going to show Andy.
He's
Yeah,
showing me.
you've already seen it.
Oh yeah.
But that's you on
That's
the front
me
cover.
on there.
And that's me
You
on the
there
front
too.
cover.
And there's
That's
the big dog
Hartshorn,
himself.
and that's Warren.
And
yeah.
we're allowed to call him out. Yeah,
We're
it's
out. Yeah, I knew that. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Billy's bodyguard. Or
It's an 11-track album that you can buy right
Yeah.
now from Monochrome Motif.
Bandcamp, buy it. HJJNW we're called.
Yeah.
Sound Investments.
Sound Investments. Look at that. We snuck a little advert in there.
Mhm.
before
We're not
we
sponsored
made
by HJJNW, but we're trying to get
We're not-
sponsored by them.
We're friends with them. We're
Yeah.
friendly. We're friends of the label.
Who's
that
Lee?
right? I've got a friend Lee. Have you met
You
Lee?
got a friend Lee?
He's amazing.
I have met Lee, and he is
amazing.
actually a ledge. Yeah.
Shout out to Lee
memories. Lee, shout out to Lee.
Massive
Does he
shout out
listen to the podcast?
Well, you will now because I'll tell him.
Yeah,
I'll say,
we shout
you
you
got to
out,
listen
Lee.
to it now, Lee.
Lee,
We talked about you.
Thanks for listening, Lee.
We love you, Lee, and we want you in a video, which will happen in the future, maybe in some way connected to Andrew Hartshorn.
Maybe.
So-
It's all coming.
Brought it all back round there.
Okay.
Let's hear Andrew Hartshorn's Mother Earth song, Terra Mater.
lovely, jubbly, Terra.
Mega beautiful.
Was it Terra Mater?
Terra Mater.
Matter.
Or
So
Mater.
Terra Mater, Terra Mater.
Could be
Andrew?
Terra Mater from Cars, isn't it?
Yeah.
Name's Mater.
Yeah, could be.
I'll tear it up out of this Mater. I made it tear all this up, sorry. I don't know why I'm referring to myself in the third person.
Yeah, your impression's a bit weird.
It's a
but-
bit rubbish.
Yeah, but we're also trying to get sponsored, so if Disney
so-
want to sponsor us, that'd be.
I don't know. They're losing a load of money at the moment.
They could
They
still
haven't got
sponsor
any-
us
they
though.
haven't got any
Yeah,
spare money for us.
Nah, give
That's
us,
sue us.
give us your money. They'll
That's
sue
why
us.
it was good that it was a rubbish impression, because otherwise they might have sued us. Yeah,
Oh, mate, thank God you're rubbish at that
yeah.
impression.
Phew.
Yeah, by Andrew Hartshorn.
Terra Mater.
I mean, Hartshorn's. We love Hartshorn, right?
I mean, there's so many interesting motifs in that song. I really I love where it goes. You're not really expecting it to go there, and certainly he's spoiler alert. It has mentioned the idea of that song being developed a bit further for HJJ&W.
Oh, that is a massive spoiler alert.
yeah. Oh, sorry.
I didn't
Well,
know
I did
that.
spoiler
I
alert
didn't
it, so
even know
it's
that.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, you
yeah.
said you spoiler alerted it and then said what it is, which is a rubbish spoiler alert.
Sorry. But there you go.
But-
Anyway, he's got some writing.
Okay, of course he has Hartshorn. Here we go. Big dog.
See if we can get through it in one. Terra Mater holds a significant place in Roman mythology as the nurturing and life-giving goddess who embodies the earth itself. He's got a bit of a theme going, hasn't he? Each one of his MMC tracks has been sort of based on mythology of some kind.
some Greek mythology, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay.
Maybe some Norse mythology.
Horse mythology.
Horse mythology. BoJack Horseman.
BoJack Horseman mythology,
The myth-
that'd be
he's a
great.
myth, the legend.
That'd be great.
Anyway, her story reflects the reverence and respect that ancient Romans had for the natural world and their belief in the interconnectedness of all living things. You can hear this in the track as different sections of the orchestra highlight the main themes, as others play a supporting role. The change to a minor key in the middle section, that bit that I was saying, oh, I like that bit where it goes like that.
Yeah.
Warns that if Terra Mater is not respected, the consequences will be disastrous before returning to the joyous main theme at the end.
Oh, mate. Okay. Wicked.
Amazing.
Well, another beautiful piece of music. I just love where he takes things.
Yeah.
He's always experimenting to me, and it's a beautiful thing. He's pushing his boundaries. Love it.
Yeah, I mean,
Could put a little and I'm not going to lie. Pretty quickly, I was like, the vocal over this would be quite pleasant.
yeah,
Little vocal,
little pleasant vocal.
little pleasant vocal. Stick a little hook in there.
It's
Job done.
HJJ&W ball.
Is that
Let's turn it into it's a new
diction?
verb.
New,
Is it a verb?
HJJ
To do
and
something.
W.
Oh yeah, it's HJJ&W ball.
Yeah. What does it mean though?
It means we can
put
convert
music,
it
you can-
into
you can turn
an
it into a song.
HJJ&W song. Yeah. So if it's produced by either Hartshorn, Jackson, and Warren,
It is
then it's HJJ&W ball.
What if somebody makes us a piece of music? Then that's HJJ&W ball as well, though.
Wait, well,
So
say
someone
if
goes-
someone like Hellwaddler came in and he was like, "Look, I want a HJJ&W," this would be like, well, that's fine because you Hellwaddler H. So if me and you jump on that, and then we'll get
what?
Al on, we're allowed to call him Al.
Yeah,
we'll get
yeah.
Warren on there,
Yeah.
and then it's HJJ&W.
Which is replacing Hartshorn with Hellwaddler. Hell yeah,
If,
Waddler.
if such a thing happened for a track, I'm sure Hartshorn wouldn't mind. Or we just get Hellwaddler in as well.
I'd say we changed the name of that song of the
So
artist to
the-
HJJ. Well, Hellwaddler's his artist name. We've all gone with our surnames. What's your surname? Hell yeah, Waddler.
I do know, but
You do know, but you're not going to spoiler
I'm not
alert
gonna
it.
spoiler alert that.
Oh, that's exciting. Well, maybe we should play Hellwaddler.
Is Hellwaddler next?
Hellwaddler,
Oh my
isn't
god, I
it?
didn't even realise
Yeah,
that.
I like it because I get to see this list quite a lot.
Yeah,
Even though you
I
wrote
wrote it, but I don't remember it.
Mm.
And
So I'm gonna.
Yeah.
That was also a good segue, like natural segue.
That's a natural
I feel
segue.
like I've made it unnatural by bringing it up.
it's almost
but
like
it was-
we're professionals and we
Yeah,
know what we're doing.
We're getting better.
and we're not making this up as we go along.
we never. This is again scripted.
That's completely scripted, every single bit, including when you were about to that little cough
Yeah,
Nick
it's
just did.
scripted, yeah.
We scripted that. It
You
says
see
in
it?
brackets cough,
Well, it's more. It says more throat scratch.
throat scratch, like wiki wiki in the throat. Got a little wiki in the throat, Wikipedia in the throat. Anyway, this is Hellwaddler,
Yeah.
and the first of his two. Spoiler alert.
Oh, the game! Like
It's dropping it
first of
right
his
at the
two.
bit.
You then told them, then said spoiler alert. Either way, you're rubbish at them.
I'm terrible at
It's
spoiler
funny.
alerts.
I love it.
I need to go to spoiler alert therapy. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert school.
Spoiler alert school.
Yeah.
SPS.
Spoiler
Anyway,
alert school
coming
is
up-
SAS.
SAS. The SAS. I need to join the SAS
Spoiler alert
to
school.
be part of the spoiler alert
Yeah.
school. Is
Where
that what
did
the
you get-
SAS is?
Where did you get SPS
I
from?
don't know. I just decided
Have
that.
you always thought it's Pala, not alert?
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, well, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
What is it? The SAS is that?
I
yeah,
joined
yeah.
the SAS,
Mm.
and then
It's kind of the same because the SAS are just like rogue soldiers who like basically
go around spoiling
off,
everything.
left off to go off almost to their own devices, and the army were like, we don't care if they die, and they were all mental and amazing and made loads of cool shit happen
They
for
are.
their army.
The
That's
spoiler
a bit
alert
like
soldiers.
what we are.
We're
That's
like the
what we're
spoiler
trying to
alert
do.
soldiers.
We're like we're going off grid. We're doing our own thing and
Yeah.
bringing our mates with us, and hopefully one day it'll be cool.
Do you reckon we could get like night goggles on like tax, like get tax break on them if we claim it's for part of our work because we're part of the SAS?
So I
And they
was
go,
explaining
what,
all
what,
of that.
What are you doing in the SAS?
You were thinking, can we get night goggles?
what things could we get out of it? Could we get crossbows? Do the SAS have crossbows?
Do we need crossbows?
We don't need
I think
crossbows.
like we
No
should
one
ask for
needs
money.
money
Send us your money
to buy crossbows.
No, we'll buy guitars, which we can turn into
Let's
crossbows.
buy crossbows and sell, and then exchange them for guitars.
Why?
The exchange rate on guitars to crossbows is amazing.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a hidden market that people have not been exploiting.
It's because not many people own crossbows.
No, they don't. Anyway, here's Hale Waddler and his amazing song, Gaia's Moonshine Merriment. Hell yeah, Waddler.
Hell yeah, Waddler. Mate, that was a hell of a journey.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Hell of a journey.
Hell yeah, Waddler of a journey. That is. Yeah.
That was Gaia's Moonshine Merriment.
By Hell Waddler. Hell yeah, Waddler.
Hell yeah, Waddler.
He's from Legoland. I don't know if you knew
That's
that.
Marcel from Legoland.
Marcel
Yeah,
from
of course,
Legoland.
I remember Marcel Legoland.
Ah.
His surname could be Legoland.
No, his surname. Did you want to know it?
Yeah.
Or was he going to tell us in the comments? Nope. It is Doman.
Marcel Doman.
It's Marcel
Dough man,
Doman.
like the pizza dough.
Well, DOH, as in the way Homer
Homer says
Simpson
dough.
was saying,
Dough
so
man.
It's Marcel
Dough
Dough man.
Okay, that's nice. Cool, man.
From Legoland.
Legoland.
Yeah.
Well, mate, I mean, I love
Actually,
your music.
Germany.
Actually from Germany, yeah, but Legoland's funnier, so we'll say that. He's come leaps and bounds, right? Like,
That's an amazing tune, isn't it? It's
also, he still, man, it gets when it jumps to that rocky section, his drum sounds, it's always so good.
yeah, that
Love his
last
drum
bit
sound.
comes out of nowhere, really, doesn't it?
Well, even the middle bit, I think where it breaks down, it almost like you could almost split that into like 3 really short
tunes, yeah.
tunes, and the fact that they're all together, and that's great because it started really, say, like conga-y and
Yeah.
earthy, and
I absolutely love the harp section that links the second and third bits. I think it's so beautiful.
yeah.
It's in fact it's beautiful.
Hell yeah, Waddler.
Hell
With
yeah,
Gaia's
Waddler.
Moonshine Merriment, you've got to be supporting Hell yeah, Waddler. His name's Hell
Absolutely.
Waddler. If you're not, you should be. And
In,
if
in
you,
fact, he put out his artificial intelligence song on Bandcamp.
Wow.
You go and buy it.
Did you buy it?
I didn't buy it because he sent it to me for free.
Yeah.
But if you want to go and support Hell Waddler, and you should, go and buy the artificial intelligence tune.
He's
amazing.
He's been with us for a while, and hopefully he stays.
He's around. He's going to turn up again. Spoiler alert! In this very episode.
We've already spoiled it. We've already said
Coming up
that.
a bit later, more Hell Waddler. Hell more Waddler. I don't know why I'm doing this voice. I don't know where it's come from.
I'm confused.
It's just appeared. He wrote something, so let me read.
Oh, wicked.
Save this.
Marcel, I'm going to save this nonsense for some actual words. Nah, come on, take it seriously.
Here's my submission for the MMC. Mother Earth. I don't know why he's become a BBC presenter. Sorry,
He's
Marcel.
become-
Now you're a BBC presenter.
Become the Big Brother guy, isn't it?
I know, that's a Geordie. You want me to do it like a Geordie?
I don't want you to. No.
I'm going to do it.
No, okay, of course you are. Okay, sorry, everybody.
It's no, I won't.
Okay,
I'll go back to the BBC.
Yeah, BBC guy.
It's called Gaia's Moonshine Merriment, and it's basically about little forest creatures like elves, fairies, and penguins. Yes, the legendary forest penguins.
Okay, interesting.
Prove me wrong. That's what he put. That was actually scripted. Genius. Good joke. Forest penguins.
Forest Penguins. It's quite a good band name.
Yeah. Forest penguins. Hell yeah, what?
Well,
Celebrating
we're
Gaia. I'm going to carry on reading.
Sorry,
We're what?
shut up. We're Cosmic Boss, which
That's
is
right.
Dutch for forest. So
Yes.
if we had penguins, we could be Cosmic Boss penguins.
You will find the very rarely seen legendary forest penguin in the Cosmic Boss. He is part of the Cosmic
yeah.
Forest.
Or maybe
Or
like
she.
She, yeah. Maybe if we like,
Maybe they're
maybe if we,
hermaphrodites.
you know how-
Hermaphrodite penguins.
we only deal with hermaphrodite penguins, and maybe if like we create like a sports team, you know, sports teams have them names like Jaguars and
Yeah.
stuff. We'll be the Cosmic Boss penguins.
Yeah. I
Do people fear penguins?
I mean,
Are penguins scary?
They're scary if you're very small.
Okay.
To babies well afraid of penguins. maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know.
You won't know. My wife, for some
Is she afraid
reason,
of penguins?
she can't say the word penguin. She says penguin, and it's
says
hilarious.
penguin.
Yeah, every time. And I've taken a mick out of her for 7 years, and I'll carry on.
What? But can she say pen?
Yeah.
So she can pick up a pen. She doesn't call that a pin.
She doesn't call like she calls something you put like it's put in a little board. That's a pin. Yeah, pick up a writing pen. Yeah,
Yeah.
she knows.
It's not a,
she
it's
knows
not
the
a
difference.
pencil.
No, it's not a pencil. It's
A
a pencil.
pinafore.
It's just a penguin.
A
And
pentagram.
She's an idiot.
Is it a pentagram?
Yeah, it could be.
Thinking of words that begin with
Pentagon.
pen.
Pentagon.
Pentagon. The Pentagon. She secretly works for the SAS for the Pentagon.
Yeah, like she doesn't say independent. That's not the right word.
Independence Day. Independence Day.
Independence. It's got pen in it, right? Independence Day. Yeah, that's it. I was thinking of it was at the end, but I was wrong.
Okay. Wow.
Anyway,
I'm
what's
going
Marcel
to
saying?
carry on reading. Yeah. Celebrating Gaia, the goddess of the earth in Greek mythology. He's gone Greek mythology.
Okay, cool.
I really enjoyed writing this track because it forced me to write something I'm not too familiar with. Best wishes from Legoland.
Mate,
Legend.
Marcel, you absolute ledge. Well, hopefully you'll be back with your dreams song.
Yeah, we
Hashtag
definitely will be
dreams.
back with the dream song.
I'm
And
intrigued
in
to see
fact,
what he does
spoiler
with
alert,
dreams.
We've got more Mother Earth Hellwander coming up.
Okay, yeah, so cheeky Mother Earth and Moby have made EPs or twin singles. They call them twin singles or just double singles?
Twingles.
That's what they call them. Twingles.
So Hellwander's done a twingle. You'll also
Moby-
find, spoiler alert, Trench Gun's done a twingle coming up.
Trench Gun's done a twingle, and we're about to play Trench
We're
Gun.
going to play the first part of his twingle.
His twingle.
What's the first of a wingle?
No, the first is a single.
The first is the single, and the second is the twingle.
Yeah, I don't even know how we
You
got
don't like
onto
this
this. No, I don't mind it. Twingle's good. Yeah, so this is the
what would
first
be
of his twingle.
What would be your third if it was like three
Tringle.
songs? The tringle.
Yeah.
And then what would be the fourth? Fongle? No. That sounds wrong.
You want a fungal?
Fungled.
What kind of album do you put out? Fungal?
A quadgle?
Quadgle. I think after that you just go to 4.
Just 4.
How many tracks? Yeah, you go to
It's
4
an
tracks.
EP then. It's
Yeah, it's
no
an EP,
longer a
yeah.
single, a twingle, or a
tringle.
or tringle.
Yeah, it's an EP. That's good. We've came up with our own, mathematic way of doing it. I like it.
Yeah. So
Trench Gun. Trench Gun's back in the room.
yeah,
They're always
absolutely.
here. We like
Amazing.
Trench Gun.
The Johnnies.
The Double Johnnies, yeah, of course. Double Johnnies Trench Gun. We love these guys. And they've got a song that we're going to play.
Yeah, this
Cool.
is the single coming up later. Spoiler alert, it's the twingle. But this first one is the single, and it's
Yeah.
called Gaia Side.
Gaia side.
I think that's how it's
You think that's how it's pronounced?
Yeah, like Gaia as in.
But it's spelled differently to how Gaia is spelled with Hellwaddler.
Everyone spells Gaia slightly differently.
Do
Some
they?
people put the A, some people don't put the A.
Well, he hasn't put an I. Or you haven't put an I
There's
when
no
you've
I
written it down.
in Trench Gun's Gaia. Okay.
But there is an I in Trench Gun.
Yeah.
Trench Gun. If my wife said it,
It would
they'd
be
be called
Trench
Trench
Gun.
Gun.
So here's Trench Gun with.
That's
Gaia
ridiculous.
side.
Oh, it's a good way to get my wife to listen to our nonsense, though. So I like it. It's good.
You know how I get my wife to not listen to it? I just talk it to Big Mick from The Curse, innit?
Yeah. And also, if any of you that are part of the MMC, you've watched The Curse, tell us your thoughts about it.
Yeah.
Write it in your little, like we love bios and stuff. And
And we like hearing about TV shows that we like.
Yeah.
And we like doing the old Big Mick voice just because
Yeah.
it annoys my wife.
And now,
She's not a fan of that voice at all.
No.
In fact, you should see the look she gives me when I do it. It's like, right now, because I'm probably playing this turn, and I'm having one of the best moments of my whole life because I'm looking at her and she's going,
What is it about it she doesn't like to just turn around?
I think she just finds it incredibly, like, groany and annoying.
Yeah, it is kind of groany
Yeah.
and annoying.
I've got, like, some forbidden accents I'm not allowed to do, and this is the newest one that's been added into
What other
it.
ones you got?
I'm not allowed to do South African.
Go on, why
She
not?
really hates. She hates it when I do
Well,
that.
do it,
Because
try
it's
it.
always from District 9, that film.
Yeah, good film though.
I can't help it. I always have to do it like that. And it really drives her crazy. She's like, stop it. Stop doing the old South African. I really do
Okay.
not like that when
Okay.
you do that
Yeah.
one.
What other ones? Just
In
that-
fact, I've done one of them earlier. I'm not allowed to do the BBC presenter voice. That's one of my other band ones.
Come on, Abs, come on.
Abby doesn't like it when I talk like this.
We done
Coming up next, dinner.
we done we done a whole podcast like that once, didn't we?
Yes, and Abby didn't like
Okay.
that one.
Yeah, fair play. Fair play. We all don't like something. but-
Anyway, here's Trench Gun with Gaia Side.
Rageful. That was Trench Run with, you were correct, Gaia's Side,
Gaia's
as you
Side.
correctly heard at the end.
Yeah.
there.
Oh, wow, that's a lot of energy in there and a very important message. You're absolutely right, Trench Gun. We have been killing
your mother.
and
We
that's
have been.
terrible. We shouldn't be doing that.
No, man. It's another great Trench Gun. It gave me quite Nirvana vibes. Certainly the intro and like the way it leads in.
Definitely.
Yeah, man. Great tune. We love Trench Gun.
We do, of course. Who doesn't love Trench Gun?
Have they kindly sent us?
It's got a little bit right up. Yeah.
Okay, we
go.
like a bit of write up. What we got?
About the title, Gaia, Gaea, so as we were right, not spelt with the I.
Yeah.
The Greek goddess of the earth, and all that. He's put in all that.
This is exactly what he's written.
And then, and side equals suffix from the Greek cider, to kill, killing. So it means killing Mother Earth.
You're killing your mother. Yeah.
What?
That's what they were saying.
Yeah, powerful stuff.
Yeah, man. Great. We like songs with messages.
We do. And we needed to bring some rage. It feels like up until this point, everything's been very calm.
Yeah.
And it was important to remind us, you're right, TG, that we are killing our mothers.
Yeah. Are you killing your mother? Are you killing mum?
We're killing Mother Earth.
Oh,
We're
right.
killing our mother. Our
Well, our
collective
mother.
No, not mine and your
mine, me
mother.
and you
No,
have
no,
a collective
no.
mother, so...
I mean, she'd be pretty easy to kill. Just feed her some sugar. She's diabetic. So
Yeah, well easy, mate.
just feed her too much sugar.
Too much sugar, yeah. The thing is, she likes sugar,
She
so
loves
if anything,
sugar.
we're trying to keep her alive
We are.
by not feeding her too
Yeah.
much sugar.
So if you see our mum in the street, give her a carrot. Don't give her a
Yeah.
chocolate bar. You don't have to give her anything really.
Just give her a high five.
Yeah, give her a high five. She'll love that.
Yeah, and give her a cigarette. She likes cigarettes.
I mean,
Give her a
you
cigarette.
probably don't know what she looks like.
She looks a bit like me and you.
A little
but
bit like
old.
me and
and a woman.
me and Nick.
That's it. If you see someone like that in the street, more likely in and around Brighton in the UK.
Yeah, in the UK, yeah.
More likely than not. Possibly the
She
outskirts.
sometimes goes other places.
Is there anything else to say?
That was it.
Wicked.
Yeah.
Well, Trench Gun, thank you for
The single
sticking around.
coming
the
up
single, we got the
later
twingle.
is the twingle.
That's beautiful. We always like double.
We do.
Double is better. So we're on to. Is this iNevo?
iNevo.
Is this a new person?
This is a newbie.
Newbie. iNevo.
iNevo,
Okay.
who for any album writing club people will recognise that name.
Yeah.
Because I believe he took part both years.
Both years. Okay.
Yes.
And we got a song to play here called
We
"The Price to Be Paid."
Yes.
How much?
I don't know. It
We-
doesn't say. I mean, maybe the song will answer that question.
Oh, we don't have to pay it to listen to it.
No, we're
Right.
allowed to play it for free.
Cool.
I believe. I mean, I'll check the email. He
Did
might be a
iNevo?
charge.
Did iNevo win any award?
I mean, in my heart, he did.
And that is all
and
that
that's
matters.
all that really matters. You're allowed the Andy's Heart Award,
Yeah,
Um,
which is lovely.
which is
Lovely award.
pronounced beautiful. And I stole that from Guy Garvey. You don't have
So
to put the I
it's
stole it from
called
Guy
the
Garvey.
Beautiful Award
Yeah.
by Stolen by Guy Garvey by Andy
Yeah.
Jackson
Yeah, from Cosmic Boss.
from Cosmic
And
Boss.
Hartshorn Jackson and Warren.
Okay,
And Hellwater Jackson and Warren. For this
It's
song
a
that
long-
we're going to do.
we're gonna have to get a big award trophy to fit all of that on the plaque.
And yeah, we will. And spoiler alert, we wanted Natalie Williams Calhoun to work with us on Hartshorn Jackson
we
Warren.
did.
But that would have made the name Hartshorn Jackson Warren and Williams Calhoun.
That would have been brilliant.
I mean, I think that would be brilliant, but it would cost a lot more to print it on the CD.
Yeah.
So I think Hartshorn was like, that cost too much.
Is that the reason? It wasn't.
That wasn't the
too
reason at
busy.
all. Natalie was way too busy being like awesome.
Yeah, but
So shout out to Natalie
she's
as well. I know
NWC,
she's not on
mate.
the episode, but
NWC.
she's been putting out some amazing tunes recently.
check her
doing
out.
soundtracking stuff. Go and check out Natalie.
So this new guy iNevo. Have we got a little blurb for after? Spoiler alert.
I've got more than a little blurb. I've got a quick bio.
Sorry,
That's not more than
I've
a blurb,
got
is
more
it?
than a blurb. I've got
Well, I looked at it and I was like, wow, look, it looks massive. There's a lot to read. I mean, I'm guessing that iNevo is not quite ready for having one of our readings.
Why?
Well, because it's going to be interrupted multiple times.
Yeah,
There's
but
probably a
that's
lot of good
fine.
information
Yeah,
in here.
well, the more good information you put in, the less we have to interrupt.
That's true. So should we hear the
So-
song? Or
Yeah.
should we not?
Oh yeah, we should hear the
Do-
song because this is a new guy.
He's
so
a new guy.
This song is called A Price to Be Paid by the new guy, Inevo. That's I as well, A-Y-E.
Not I as in the I.
Oh, is that how you pronounce it? Or it's A-E?
I never.
I never.
Have we got ourselves a Scoosh Maloosh situation where we don't know how to pronounce it?
I think it's Inevo.
Inevo.
Really nice. However,
Iving Nevo by Disney.
if you can confirm, how you pronounce it via Twitter or our email address, that would be lovely.
Or Discord if you like.
Otherwise,
Did you know
however
Discord?
you want. Oh, we got Discord.
Got Discord,
No,
yeah.
I got that code though.
Oh, you haven't got Discord.
So anyway, this is Inevo, A Price to Be Paid.
It looks like we could be done. We got in over our heads too close to the sun. Blinded we run, we cross the line. We get closer to the edge all the time. This vision of winning has a price to be paid. This way you are living has a price to be paid. Yeah, price to be paid. Fear it is late in the day. See it disappear, thrown away. Take your head out of the sand. You don't listen to the warning signs you're missing. This vision of winning has a price to be paid. This way you are living has a price to be paid. Yeah, price to be paid. Just this place, nowhere left to run. You gotta change the road that you're on. All you want is more. All you ever want is more. All you want is more. All you ever want is more. Yeah, we run, we cross the line. We get closer to the edge all the time. This vision of winning has a price to be paid. This way you are living has a price to be paid. Yeah, price to be paid.
Haunting full.
Hell yeah, Waddler. Well, not hell yeah, Waddler. That was A Price to Be Paid by Inevo.
Amazing.
Mate, great, man. Great. Lovely vocal. Lovely piece of
deep
tune.
lyrics.
Yeah. Very, very moving lyrics. Yeah, man. What's not to like about
Beautiful playing. Good work,
that? Yeah, hell yeah.
Inevo.
Guitar sounds great.
Yeah.
I like the oh man, it's lovely.
Spot on. Thank you for joining the
Yeah, thanks,
MMC
yeah.
and welcome aboard.
And if you want to go back, there's 6 other hashtags.
Yeah,
Like,
there is.
you know, if you want to do them, if you don't want to do them, don't do them. But
Yeah.
stick around for the next one, Inevo. I like that.
Yeah, oh, spoiler alert, the next one's Dreams.
Oh,
we said that earlier
hashtag dreams. We
in the
said it a few times, so if we got to keep mentioning it,
And-
otherwise people forget.
If you did want to go back, I'm going to test Nick now. So,
Okay.
can you tell us what the other ones that you could write for? You can then submit them to us for late subs.
From
What are,
shall
what
I do
are
it
1
in,
through 6? Can you do it
in order?
What's
Yeah,
number 1?
Number 1 is New Beginnings,
Oh, New Beginnings, yeah, okay.
because it's the beginning. It's the first
That's
one.
right, yeah.
The second one is Escape.
That's right. Number 2 was Escape.
Yeah.
Number
The
3.
third one is Ignorance.
That's right.
The fourth one is Winning. The
Yeah.
fifth one is Razzmajazz.
Razzmajazz, that's correct.
And the sixth one was Artificial Intelligence.
That's right, Deep
So
Blue.
I win. I
Well
won.
done.
What did I win?
You did. You get an award.
What award?
Yeah, you get a well done, a memory award.
A memory award. Great. Did you remember to bring the award?
No, I didn't get it.
So I had to bring the
You
own
had to bring
one.
your own cheese.
Oh, I didn't know about
had to
it.
bring your own
I can't remember something I don't know about.
Oh, why not? What's wrong with you?
Drew, we got any words
We have.
from Inevo?
I've
Okay.
got a couple of sets of words, which is why beforehand I did that whole bio.
Ah,
Because actually, there's two parts to the
two
scene.
parts.
That's it.
He's only given us a single, not a twingle.
This is only a single but it was a great single.
That's a
Good
beautiful
work.
single. Hell yeah. Okay, so let's hear
So
it.
this is the bit about the song, and this will be followed by the bio about Inevo.
The song's first.
Here is my song for Mother Earth, A Price to be Paid. I've had the lyrics for a while and thought they fitted the theme well. I absolutely agree. Basically, a song about climate change and the need for a drastic change in the way we live our lives if we are to avoid disaster and the end of the world as we know it. So, a nice light-hearted vibe.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
I think it's good to it's good that people will take that approach.
It carried on from where Trench Gun came from, wasn't
Yeah,
it? It's-
agreed, yeah.
And spoiler alert, I think you'll find that a couple of our latest submission songs are about that kind of idea too.
or our ones.
Yeah. Well, certainly the last track in the
Yeah.
whole episode is very much about that.
Yeah, that is a good spoiler alert, man. Well done.
Because that's like not for like an hour and a half away, probably.
Probably, maybe never.
Yeah. Never.
Probably,
this
maybe
could be a
never.
never-ending podcast.
Yeah. First ever never-ending podcast.
First ever never-ending.
It's me and you constantly talking.
Oh, we need a little break occasionally.
Yeah, we can press stop.
Oh, so it's not. It is an ending podcast. It's a
No,
not
because that's a
podcast.
pause. Okay, we'll press pause. Like if somebody's working, you can't never not work.
You can't
That's
never
alright.
not work. Yeah, you can. I've
No,
seen people that never
No,
work.
I didn't mean that.
There's loads of people that never work.
You knew what I meant.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway.
Anyway, I'm going to carry on.
Yeah, I knew. Yeah, come on. Yeah, what's the
Here's
bio?
Got into music in the late 80s. I'm 50 now, with 3
Okay.
kids.
Okay.
Oh, that's your doorbell.
My doorbell.
Your doorbell.
I've got a doorbell.
You've got a doorbell. Or was it not your doorbell?
Yeah,
Do you not
it
have a
was.
doorbell?
It's just someone delivering
Oh,
something.
just
don't worry
someone,
about
a
it.
delivery man. That was all written in this bio, by the way.
Yeah, how did you know that?
I don't know, he must have known. His first loves were Springsteen, Floyd, and U2. I think that's Pink Floyd, not someone called Floyd. Is that a name?
It's Floyd's a name. It is.
Floyd's a name.
Floyd Mayweather, isn't he? A boxer?
Exactly, there you go. Sounds right. Floyd
yeah,
is a
so
name.
yeah, okay. My boxing knowledge is
Pink
is
Floyd,
pretty good.
Merriweather.
Pink Floyd Mayweather.
Merriweather.
Merriweather.
Wasn't that? Oh, Merriment. That's hell yeah. Hell yeah.
we're
wasn't
just
it?
adding stuff.
Okay, here we go. Where was I? Oh yeah. We got into loads of other 60s music. Hendrix, Doors. Oh, sorry, I skipped a bit. His first love was Springsteen. We said that. Floyd and U2. And the
And me?
Beatles.
He liked
Not
me.
you. He didn't know you yet.
Oh.
But and the Beatles, obviously.
Yeah, well, obviously.
Obviously. I then got into loads of other 60s music. Hendrix, Doors, Zeppo, Dylan, all the classics really. And then was a massive fan of loads of 90s bands. And still am. Well, you can join us in that one.
Yeah. Semisonic
huge
just
now.
about to put out a new album, aren't they?
Yeah, are they? That new single was great.
Yeah, it's an album coming out.
It's an
now
album
called
coming, yeah.
A Little Bit of Sun.
Oh.
Spoiler alert for
Spoiler
you,
alert.
that was.
Oh, yeah, thanks.
You're
I love
welcome.
Semisonic.
Yeah.
We love Dan
We
Wilson.
love Dan Wilson.
Massive shout out to Dan Wilson. Anyway, let's carry on. Where was I? Here we go.
You're so rubbish at finding your
I'm a
spot. It's
terrible-
hilarious.
I love going abroad to watch bands. Have seen Springsteen in Paris and Roger Waters in Lisbon this year. Went to Glasgow the last couple of years and saw loads of great bands there too.
Great.
More recently, I've got into more Americana type music. Fleet Foxes, the Fleet Foxes, Midlake, Kevin Morby, and Cass McCombs. I must admit, I've never heard of Cass McCombs or Kevin Morby, but Midlake and Fleet Foxes
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
amazeballs.
Yeah, hell yeah.
They get the
Amazeballs, that
ball
word
out,
came
yeah,
back.
Yeah, I love that.
Didn't we
Bringing that
change
back.
it in a previous
You didn't
episode
like
to
it.
amaze, I don't know. I don't dislike it, it's just harder, it's the same amount of syllables.
Yeah, it's funny. I was in a couple of bands with schoolmates into the late teens, played bass and sang.
Like
But then,
you.
like me.
Like you done that in your
Me-
teens?
Dude, me and you are quite similar. Me and you are in Evo, not me and Nick. I mean,
Yeah,
me and
yeah.
Nick are quite similar too, but
yeah.
But then you just started writing stuff on my own, on an acoustic guitar.
That's exactly what you
I
did.
Spoiler alert. It's not a spoiler alert for anything in particular. But anyway, about
Yeah.
2 years ago, I started recording at home using Cakewalk. BandLab and experimenting with all the available plugins.
We've used BandLab before.
We've used BandLab. In fact, we made the HJJ&W
album. Well, we shared music through that. We didn't make it on it.
So would it be I or Neva? It would be N, wouldn't it?
Well, no, that's
Just
his name,
where it
because
would
we're
fit in our
Cosmic Boss,
thing.
but it's Jackson Jackson. So I Neva, what's your real name?
For one. Tell us
and
your
then
real
we'll-
name, and then we'll find out how you fit into
Yeah.
HJJ&W.
Exactly.
Anyway, where was I? Yeah. So far, I've released a 4-track EP, Names in the Sand.
Great.
I'm releasing my second EP, Perfection Walking Streets in the Sun, on September the 15th.
So was that the album writing club?
That must.
Right.
I think it might be. Yeah. Oh, spoiler alert! You just ruined the next line. I'm
Mate,
still going to read it.
Yeah, sorry,
Sorry.
I Neva.
On September the 15th through Bandcamp. This was recorded for the Album Writing Club.
Right, what's great? Right, is there a comma or a full stop in between that?
A comma.
Right, so you just didn't finish the sentence. Not that I ruined it. You just
ruined
stopped on September 15th and assumed that was the end, whereas you didn't finish the sentence.
It's my fault.
Idiot.
The lead track, Perfection Walking Streets in the Sun, is already available on Bandcamp.
Amazing.
So, if you've just heard me say that, which hopefully you have because you're listening to this podcast, you've got to head over to Bandcamp, go and check out iNevo and buy Perfection Walking Streets in the Sun right now.
Bandcamp is the place to
It
go and
is.
support the indie.
You can buy the
scene,
Hartshorn
innit?
Jackson and Warren
Of
album.
course you can. If you haven't already, we already mentioned it, so you should buy it.
And Hell Yeah Waddler.
And Hell Yeah Waddler.
And I believe Trench Gun puts stuff up on
Trench Gun.
Bandcamp.
What about Mobes?
I'm not sure about Moby
No,
Dexterous.
Mobes is Kanye. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
he doesn't need
Doesn't
the
need the money.
Bandcamp pennies. He's like,
He's
what?
like, bang, what's Bandcamp?
Yeah.
I'm Yee. I'm Kanye.
Can you kick it? Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
You can. Oh.
Let's reimagine lots of songs with Kanye West. Anyway, no, what was I doing? I was reading things. Oh, that was the last bit. Excellent. Right,
Okay,
anyway.
Inevo, thank you for the write-up and the bio. It's really appreciated. I apologise for Andy being
Yeah,
an idiot.
Well, welcome aboard the MMC. We call it a submarine at the moment, I think, for some reason. The Monthly
Yeah.
Music Challenger.
Yeah, it's a submarine because it was originally a spaceship, but we thought it sounded a bit like aggressive.
Well, because there was
Oh,
there's a famous
Challenger
the
crash,
Challenger that
yeah.
exploded.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't want to be.
We've
linked
never
to
heard.
that.
We've never heard of a submarine called the Challenger sinking
Exploding.
or exploding.
Do submarines sink or explode? They probably sink, don't they? That's bad design. If your
Yeah.
submarine sinks, you can
No,
get it
yeah.
checked out.
Yeah,
Do
yeah.
you get an MOT on a submarine?
I don't know how that work like a tank. Do you have to take it in for a service?
Yeah,
once in?
probably.
It'll
They
be
go,
like,
oh yeah, look
got-
at this. Oh, it's going to take us a week at least.
got a bit of an oil leak there, mate. That's
Yeah.
at least 500 quid.
Oh, these tyres.
Who pays for that?
They're tracks, aren't they, rather than tyres?
Do we pay for that?
What?
Our taxes pay for the oil leaks on tanks.
They must do.
Mate,
Tank-
our
tank-
money goes
tank taxes.
Tank tax.
Damn it, we're spending all this money on tanks, and we never even get to see them.
Yeah. There is a
When's the
tank
last time you
museum.
saw a tank?
There's a tank
Yeah,
museum.
exactly, in the museum. Why are we paying all this tank tax?
Tax. Why is my taxes going on tanks when I'm not seeing no tanks?
I want to see more tanks.
Come
Or let's
on.
we'll pay less tank tax.
if you do this, we'll say tanks a lot.
God, that's terrible.
You loved it. You loved it. And I win. Okay,
if
so
you wear a tank top, does that count? Is that
is that well? Okay, right. Hear me out. If you're at war with someone, right?
you turned up in a tank top?
and I've got a massive tank, yeah,
And I just
like
turned up in a
super
tank
tank, massive rocket launcher and whatever, and you turn up in a tank top. Who's winning?
Well, I mean, you'd be winning in the firepower department, but I would be winning in the fashion department.
Yeah, but you'll die.
Die Hard, yeah, exactly.
Die
he wears a
Hard,
tank
die.
top.
He
I'd
wears
be
a
like
tank top.
Bruce.
But he
Willis.
doesn't die.
He doesn't. This is a terribly named film. It should
Spoiler
be
alert!
Live
We
Hard.
told spoiler alert as well. So sorry if no one's seen
Spoiler alert
Die
for a film
Hard.
from the 80s.
If you haven't seen Die Hard, he doesn't die in it.
He doesn't die. Well, you probably know that because there's a Die Hard 2. Die
Could be a
Harder.
prequel.
And there's a third one. They're Die Hard with a Vengeance.
Yeah, there's 4 of them in there.
Yeah. What's Die Hard again?
Yeah.
Die Hard 4?
Yeah. Re-Die Hard.
What did you Die Hard for? Rigor Mortis.
Oh, anyway, should we play some music?
Yeah, let's do that.
What's next?
I don't know. Let's look at the. Oh,
It's us. Brilliant. It's us. Okay, so we're splitting it up. So we also made an EP,
We did.
a Mother Earth EP, a bit like Moby Dexterous.
We
So we're going to play that. We always play our songs anyway, but we're going to play in fact, the whole episode today, apart from one song, is Mother Earth.
Yeah, that's true.
Spoiler
It's
alert.
full Mother Earth. There's a lot of love for our mother
Yeah.
from the music community.
Yeah. So we're going to play the second song from our EP on that. Okay. This is. Do you want to got anything to say about the song? Or you want to say it
Should we say it
after?
afterwards?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, cool. This is Cosmic Boss then. This song is called "Circles in the Crops."
Communicating any way that she can, trying to get a simple message to man, wanting a mutually beneficial plan, but no one seems willing to listen. Poor Gaia, she tries, and I hope that she never stops, because the grain would still be tasty, but the best part is the circular crop. Oh, 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 the circular crop. Oh, 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 complex stuff laid out for us. This information breeds distrust. Open conversation requires no fuss. It's our only hope out of this blunderbuss. Poor Gaia, she tries, and I hope that she never stops, because the land would be empty without the beautiful circles in the crop. Oh, 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 circles in the crop. Oh, 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 spinning ball, so much bigger than the sun. One tiny crack and it shall all fall. So beautiful, infinitely sensational. One tiny blink of an eye, and it all unspoiled. Wise Gaia, she's wise, so she always tries. The crop circles surprise, but when the farmer will rise. Poor Gaia, she tries, and I hope that she never stops, because the grain would still be tasty, but the land would feel quite empty without the beautiful circles in the crop. Oh, 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 circles in the crop. Oh, oh, oh,
Beautiful. That was us again. Cosmic Boss.
It was us, yes.
Cosmic Boss 1S. Have we said that 9 times today?
Nope.
Okay, Cosmic Boss 1S. That's us.
Yeah.
With Circles in the Crops.
Yeah.
Have we written anything into ourselves?
I haven't, but I mean, I will go into my memory banks and pull things out, because actually, Circles in the Crops is an old song.
An old song.
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
An old song of yours?
It's an old song of mine, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
This is Andy talking, by the way.
How old?
11 years, 12 years.
Okay.
Something like that.
not-
2011?
So 12 years. Okay.
12
This is when you went travelling, is it?
It was when I
It's
went
a travelling
travelling.
song. Okay.
And I wrote a bunch of songs.
And I wrote loads of songs.
I did, like I was from the West Country.
You wrote them like you were from the West
Yeah.
Country. Do they like country music in the West Country?
They're like West Country music, Kanye West Country music.
Kanye West Country music. It's all gone full circle, crop
Wow.
circles.
Full-
Whoa.
wow. Oh my god. We're genius.
Geniuses.
But no, Circles in the Crops was written about the idea that the crop circles, spoiler alert if you don't know what crop circle is, it's like a pattern that appears in the crop sometimes. They're usually attributed to either aliens or people, students with boards that go out drunk at night and make these intricate patterns in the crops.
Really? Okay.
But I propose a third possibility.
Oh, okay.
I propose that actually these crop circles are made by the planet itself. and
yeah.
that they're frequency patterns.
That's
Yeah.
what the message is.
That's the message of the
Earth
song.
is trying to communicate.
And yeah, so Music Weeklies, the guys that we used to be paired up with for the Monthly Music Challenge before we went our separate ways, they were doing a Make an OST hashtag.
Original soundtrack.
Right, that's what OST means.
Is
Do
it?
you remember that from a previous episode? Didn't we?
Don't know. I think
Is it something you know?
Something kind of one of them things I know. You know.
Nick's down with the kids, he's hip.
Is it cool to know that?
I think
As
so.
in Wicked,
I mean,
man,
we
I'm
didn't
cool.
know what like a VGM was, did we?
He's a very good musician. There's nothing wrong with
Well,
that.
yeah, exactly.
Right.
Right. They are very good musicians.
And they should rightly have that statement.
Yeah.
VGM.
Yeah, but what were we talking
Anyway,
about?
Circles in the Crops. Yeah, you wrote it 12 years ago
Oh yeah, so for
about Mother Earth
for
communicating to
Music
us.
Weeklies, they're doing make an OST, make an original soundtrack to your
Yeah.
own concept. So I was like, oh, that's good because we're doing the old Mother Earth thing. So I thought what I'll do is I'll put together a little trilogy of
Yeah.
songs that are about that could be for a soundtrack, an original soundtrack to a film about Mother Earth trying to communicate with people.
Makes sense. Okay, so you've written a trilogy, and
Yeah.
Circles in the Crops was the first.
was.
the intro.
And equally, when I said written a
one.
trilogy, that one was written 12 years ago.
12 years ago. So you've written a trilogy over the course of
12 years.
12 years, because one of these songs is brand new. Or two.
One of them was, so the next one, spoiler alert, like it's still my ages away in the episode, but there's another Cosmic Goss one coming up called Salt on the Speakers.
Giving away the title
Yeah,
early.
spoiler
I like
alert.
it.
Yeah,
That's good.
And that is new. I
That's
literally
brand
wrote
new.
that last week or so. But then the third part of the trilogy
Leave
is
it,
even
leave it.
that's even older.
Leave
than,
it open.
It's
No.
even older than the Circle. You see, I
Spoiler alert, Dan.
Spoiler
Tell me that
alert.
information later, but it's even even older than the first one.
Yeah.
How old is that one?
Well, it's also 12 years. It was from
But
the
it's-
same year as Circle.
But it was written before that one.
Yeah. And I recorded it in a shed with you.
With me, I remember that. Yeah, in fact we watched the video. You can see the video
You
of us
can,
doing
yeah,
that
yeah.
12 years ago. Andy and I and a good friend Gus Hale made an album in a shed,
Yeah, we did.
live in a day.
Over the course of years, we've just made albums in random places.
Yeah,
That one was in
and
a shed.
also like if I remember rightly, you can find this on YouTube. Right,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
look well young. We look like Will Young.
We,
And,
we all
uh,
look like Will Young. It's,
Yeah,
it's three
weird.
Will Youngs in a
Three
shed.
Will Youngs. And
If you search for 3 Will Youngs in a shed, you'll find it.
you'll find a very different video, I think.
Really?
Yeah. Anyway, and
I want to know what that video is. Sorry, go
Okay,
on.
you search it. Not right now. We don't need to tell people about it. And then I remember rightly, yeah, you had written these bunch of songs, and you're like, come and play bass guitar for it. And we had one rehearsal.
Yeah.
The day before, so we done a rehearsal day and then a shoot day.
Yeah. We played through them all once on the rehearsal day. And I was like, there you go. Tomorrow we're going to record it.
Record it, and we did,
And we did.
and then put it out. I even sing harmony in it. I
You
think.
do. Milked It was the first track. So it's easy to find once you find the link for In the Shed.
Yeah,
It's
the
called
first
In the
track.
Shed, but if you search for In the Shed, there's again it won't come up. That you
My
get loads of videos of Will Young, like
In the
multiple
Shed.
100
Will
Will Youngs in a shed.
100 now, not
Yeah.
3.
300 Will Youngs in a shed. That was the original title for the film 300.
300, yeah.
But they
Yeah.
dropped. They thought people get confused.
Yeah, yeah.
It was this Will Young in the shed stuff.
Yeah. 2012 was originally about 2012 Will Young's in a Shed,
Yeah,
but
yeah, it
they
was,
dropped it and changed it to 2012.
Yeah. 2001, A Space Odyssey was actually originally 2001
Will Young's in a
in a
Shed.
Shed.
That's a big shed.
It's a huge shed.
Do you get sheds that big?
It's like a TARDIS. It's like Doctor Who's shed. It's how many Will Youngs. It's just, it
How
sounds
many
like
Will
the
Youngs can you
sounds
fit in a
to
TARDIS?
joke, doesn't it?
It's like, how many Will Youngs can you fit in a TARDIS?
In a shed.
3. It's a good joke, man. If that's how funny it was. So yes, okay. So we've got a trilogy of songs coming up, which you'll hear.
Yeah,
the last
just heard
two
the
later.
first one of them.
We're going to crack on with some more music, because that's what we do, isn't it?
Should we see what's going on with Moby Dextrous?
Yeah, well, let's come back to. It's almost like we're following a pattern here, mate. I see.
Well, yeah, we opened it, and then Moby Dextrous, and then we
We
reached
played
us
it.
again.
Then we're
And
playing
now,
Moby Dextrous again.
Following us from us is Kanye West. I mean, Moby Dextrous.
Stick to what you know, I say.
And
You know, we know that works, so we're going to do it again. All right. So this song, we're going to play the next two again.
Yep, two more from the Earthy
So
EP.
the third one is called Earthy from the Earthy EP. Earthy EP is a good title.
It's a good
so I
title,
like
isn't
it.
it?
And then play number 4 as well, which is Back to Nature brackets dub version.
Yeah,
Interesting.
play them.
Now,
Or
okay.
do you want to talk
Yeah,
more
no,
nonsense?
we
Is
can
that-
play them. That's fine. I mean, that's what we're here to do, and it's about the music, really.
It is. It's all about the music, baby.
Who are you calling baby,
I
man?
don't know. Well, spoiler alert, we went to see Mormon at the weekend.
Oh yeah, do we spoiler alert like the last time that we were going
Maybe.
to see it? But anyway, we went and saw the Book of Mormon. Oh mate, it's amazing.
It was amazing.
If
We won't waffle on about it.
No, but if you haven't seen it,
But hilariously,
yeah,
we went up with my mum and dad, or our mum and dad.
Your
It was
mum
my
and
mum and dad and Nick's mum and
Oh,
dad.
yeah.
So there was so many of us in this car, and
And also, my wife came. She's a massive fan of the Mick voice, isn't she? But anyway, so yeah, we went up to see Book of Mormon. And what was I saying? I can't remember now.
I don't know. You just said spoiler alert. We went and saw Book of Mormon, and there's a reason behind it, but you've given up with the story. Anyway, it was really good. You should definitely go and see
Definitely
it.
go and see
That's
it.
our
It's
review.
amazing.
It's really good. Go and see it. But
There was-
actually, it is insanely amazing, and you should go and see it. And if you liked it, you should see it again.
to go and see it twice.
Yeah, I'm going to take my wife to see it because she.
Can we
gets
come
to
with
see
you?
it. Yeah.
Oh, I remember why I was saying it now.
There you
It's got
go.
back
I
in.
knew it would come round.
It was because
all
we
a ploy.
Yeah, we took our mother. And spoiler alert for anyone who knows, we mentioned mum already, haven't we? She's getting lots of shout
She
outs.
looks like
in
me.
this
She
episode.
looks like me and you, but older.
Yeah.
A cross between me and you and older.
She's a very big fan of the 90s sitcom Friends.
She might be the biggest Friends nerd in the world.
She's a bit of a big Friends nerd, isn't she?
Like you don't have a conversation with her without her going, oh, it's like Joey doing this, and you're like, oh, is it brilliant?
She does like to drop a Friends quote, a Friends bomb at any point.
Yeah.
But for anyone who hasn't seen Friends, spoiler alert, there's an episode of Friends where they go to London.
There is. Oh, right, we're explaining something.
This
here,
is why I
okay,
was
right.
mentioning it, you see.
Yeah.
And throughout the entire episode of Friends, Joey is going around going, London, baby!
Yeah.
And that was exactly what Mum did.
Yeah, it was quite funny because obviously we were all in a car and you regularly said, Mum, do the window up, people can hear you.
She's just shouting,
She just shouted
London,
out the
baby!
window. It was hilarious. She loved it, didn't she?
It was
loved
hilarious.
it. That was not as funny as the Book of Mormon, though.
Definitely not.
Just
But we can't really quote the Book of Mormon. That would be, it's very rude.
yeah. All right.
The opening song is called Hello. And we could quote the beginning bit of that. It goes, Hello. There you go.
That's it. It actually goes. It rings a doorbell
Ding
first.
dong. Hello. My name is.
Now you're doing so you've already done too much. Stop.
Spoiler
Stop.
alert.
Stop. But anyway, you can hear that all on Spotify, can't you?
Yeah.
So.
And now here's Moby Dextrous and 2 more songs from the Earth EP.
Mate, that was crazy. That was mental.
Yeah.
That is Moby Dextrous. So track 3 and 4 off his Earthy EP.
That's like the middle stanza, like
Tra-
Act 2
Yeah.
of the 3-act Moby Dextrous.
Well, we've
EP
put it
play.
into 3 acts.
Yeah.
Has he?
No, we
No.
have. You're right.
But the first one was called Earthy, and the last one was called Back to Nature dub version. That second one sounded like there was some crazy Digitech whammy pedal
There was
playing
a
there.
bit of whammy.
Bit of
pedal
whammy,
action.
like just pressing that pedal up and down and playing crazy notes. Like they're good fun, and that's exactly what that sounded like.
Completely. I totally agree. It's very immersive. That's
Yeah,
what I
massively.
find with Moby Dextrous music. I'm very lost with it.
Yeah. It's also got like a really nice undertone groove.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like
yeah.
whatever's going on, it's grooving. Like
And there's a lot of punch. I think I've said this in the past. I always get an Aphex Twin kind
Yeah.
of vibe, and I think when I say that, I mean it's the way that Aphex Twin especially is happy to be experimental and push boundaries and
Yeah.
stuff. And
maybe
Yeah.
he's one of the twins of Aphex.
maybe
Is there 2 of them?
no, it's not. It's just one guy.
Just one guy.
Yeah.
Maybe it's his left side.
Yeah, I think he had like a conjoined twin or something. That's why it's called Aphex Twin. I might have just made that.
Okay, yeah, don't quote that.
Don't make up.
Yeah.
It's always about
Yeah,
Aphex
don't-
Twin.
The Daily Mail will jump all over that, mate.
I don't think Aphex Twin's important enough,
No.
and we're not important enough either.
Maybe. You never
Moby
know.
Dextrous is way more famous than
It's
all of
Kanye,
us.
so
It's Kanye West.
yeah. But man, your music is awesome, and thank you for sending it to us because we love
Absolutely.
it.
Again, spoiler alert, we've got the final part of the EP,
Of
the
course,
last 2 tracks.
Not
coming
a
up
spoiler alert.
towards
We've
the end.
already told him,
Oh, yeah, sorry.
but I liked it.
Bad
Well done.
use of spoiler alert.
But yeah, man, he's great.
Completely.
Keep him coming back. Well, we've got more music, mate.
We have.
Do you know that?
There's plenty more music.
In fact, this
on
is
the Mother
from
Earth slate.
from another favourite fan.
Oh, a favourite fan.
Favourite fan of ours.
He's a
He
favourite
loves
fan
us.
of ours.
He's one of our
He's-
favourite
he
fans.
loves us.
Right.
He thinks we're great for
Does
some
he?
reason.
Does he really?
But I also am a big fan of his.
I'm a big fan of his as well.
We're talking about Man of Aaron
Yeah,
here, aren't we?
yeah. Didn't he buy a copy of HJJ&W?
I believe he did.
Sound investment.
We love you.
Thank
Man
you
of
for
Aaron.
doing that.
Rob, you're a legend.
Yeah, and you can have it. Do we tell you that you can have it? You can buy it on Bandcamp?
You can
Is
buy
it?
it on Bandcamp, it's true. Rob did. I mean, Man of Aaron did.
Yeah.
He went and bought it on Bandcamp because
Amazing.
he's a wise man
Yeah.
who made a wise investment. And he also made a song for the MMC,
Right, which is
which is
cool.
cool. It's got a big long title. It's called The Assassination of Mother Earth. But equally, it's also got a very good video on YouTube.
Has it?
So I highly
Okay.
recommend you go. In fact, I'll probably link to it in
In
the
the
podcast
podcast, nice.
notes. Because he did it for Music Weeklies as well, because he was also taking part in the Make an OST,
Oh,
the original
yeah.
soundtrack. And
Cross.
he combined it with his monthlies. Like,
Yeah,
I'm going
crossing
to
the
make a monthly
streams.
one. And it's the credits. It's the credits to a fake film. That's what the video
Oh,
is.
great.
And it's hilarious. There's lots of jokes hidden in the
Great.
credits.
Okay, cool. Man of Aaron. That sounds great. The assassination of, what was it, Mother Earth?
That's right.
Do you know, so the word assassination has the word arse spelt in it twice.
It does. There's a lot of arse.
So,
in
like,
the
you're not
Sass
allowed to say,
ass.
like, are you allowed to say ass on the radio?
Well, we just have.
Ass?
Yeah, I mean, it's
We're
the
not a
name-
radio, man.
We're
It's
not
on
on the
the
radio. This is a
radio.
podcast. We could
Can you say
swear,
that?
but we're nice. We don't do that
No, we don't
because we
swear.
don't want. We want kiddies
'Cause
to be
we're-
able to listen to our.
Because we're
thing.
practicing, so when we do get a job eventually doing this,
Yeah.
maybe one day we're already switched on to not swear.
BBC Six Music, we're looking your way. Hello, Lauren Laverne. Do you need a couple of co-stars? We could be running.
She's pretty good, mate. She doesn't
She's
need
very
help,
pretty,
yeah.
you're right. She doesn't really need a couple of co-stars to go and
Yeah,
ruin her show, does she?
my show, yeah.
Hello, Lauren Laverne, we're here to ruin your show. Marianne Hobbs, can we come and ruin your show?
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So we don't swear. That was the point. What was the point? What were we doing?
I
Oh, you
don't know,
don't
let's
say
play
ass.
Man of Aaron, shall
Okay.
we? That was what we were doing.
Yeah. What is it?
The assassination of Mother Earth, but assassination's got 2 asses in it. That is what you were saying. You're going to play the song
Yeah,
now?
I'm gonna play the
Yeah,
song,
you're going to
yeah.
play the song. He's going to play the song now, apparently. That's what I heard.
Yes, mate. That was The Man of Aaron with The Assassination of Mother Earth.
What tune, huh?
Mate, it's some fantastic playing in there. Some very fantastic guitar playing in there.
Very apt. It does sound like the end credits.
I was going to say the exact same thing.
Again, highly recommend check out that video.
Check out the video. I'm going to. Why? I'm surprised it's taken you this long to tell me.
He's a funny chap.
Is he?
Rob. Yeah,
Oh, where's Rob from?
He,
Don't remember, mate. Come on, man. These people are they're from the Challenger.
yeah, there's Under the Sea.
They live
Rob's
under
from
the
Under
Sea.
the Sea with the Little Mermaid remake.
They made it under the sea. What, she lives there?
They remade the Little Mermaid Under the Sea, didn't they?
They
That's
made
why
it
it cost
that-
so much.
They actually made it under the sea.
Yeah, because they had to film it under the sea because it wasn't animated. They couldn't just. Some of it was animated, so they probably did the animation under the sea.
They animated under the sea, you mean?
Yeah,
They didn't go down there to do the
Yeah,
animation.
no, they did. They went down there. Didn't
And
you hear?
done-
They've got those like diving bells. They went down to the Titanic, really dangerous, to go
Diving
and
bell?
do the animation.
Right, okay.
And they
That
do-
seems very... This is why Disney are losing money, man.
I mean, it's a mistake to send your animators down to the Titanic.
Yeah.
They lost a few of them, didn't they? Wasn't it recently? Like a couple
Well,
of them died.
I don't think they was animators, though, was it?
Were they not animators?
I don't know.
They were billionaires.
Yeah.
Billionaires, animators, is the same, isn't it? I
Same
don't know how
bit.
much.
Are animators billionaires?
It's probably not. Maybe a couple of them.
You reckon? A
Yeah.
billion is a lot,
Yeah.
mate. It's a lot.
I mean, the guy who invented Mario, he's probably rich.
is he an animator?
He started life as an animator. He
Did-
must have drawn that first Mario.
Yeah, but that's drawing. That's just designing a character. That's not being an. You can draw a character, but are you an animator?
Yeah, but I couldn't come up with a Mario, could I?
Why not? You could believe in yourself, man. Come on.
I'll come up with a cultural icon like Mario, an Italian stereotype created by a Japanese man. I couldn't do that.
Yeah, no, fair play. Fair play.
What should I do? I could do a Canadian stereotype.
Clubbing seals. Seal clubber.
So we should make some.
Or maple syrup. They're the only two. They're the two I got.
Clubbing seals with maple syrup.
Maybe,
Or how about bathing seals in maple syrup?
or maybe you cover the seals in maple syrup and then club them.
Makes it slippy and hard to get. Making it more challenging for yourself.
Yeah, it's a good game. Good game.
Ah.
You've not played maple clubbing seal?
I've never been to Canada.
Oh no, 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 I haven't been to Canada.
Not been to
either.
Canada.
I also wouldn't like to. I've seen seals before, very close up actually in New Zealand. Like,
Yeah.
super close up.
Did you have
Um,
any maple syrup?
I didn't, and I didn't have a club either.
Good. I mean, I'm assuming they wouldn't want.
Is there any
you to
club
clubs.
like clubs in the world called Seal? Because that's a great idea, and only play music by Seal.
in the
Kiss
Seal
from,
Club
Kiss from a Rose.
over and over again. He must have other songs.
Where are you going clubbing? Seals.
Clubbing seals.
Get it?
I mean, it's
clever.
the kind of pun that works on the MMC. But does that fly with the kids?
Kids. Any kids out there listening? Would you go to a club called Seals?
And would you laugh at the name? Would you go, ha ha ha? It's referencing clubbing small animals.
Yeah, it's not that funny, is it? It's really bad. Okay. Also, I think businesses that have puns like that in titles is. I mean, that's stupid
Yeah,
pun,
yeah,
but like anybody that puts a silly pun on their business is a bit silly.
Oh, no, business puns are fun. The ones that annoy me are when they spell things with stupid letters.
Right.
Like when they like
Like if you use
they
STUPI
spell
or D.
connect with a Q because they want to be quirky,
Edgy.
like that sort of thing.
Why they should call themselves quirky? Because that uses a Q.
Or
See?
QWERTY, which uses the first 5 letters of the keyboard.
That
That way you'll never
that's
forget.
Good. That's good keyboard knowledge. I like
Thanks.
it. I like
That's
it.
called QWERTY
We
keyboards.
just worked out Andy's password really quickly.
God damn it. I'll have to change it.
Twerty.
Do you reckon anyone uses
Twerty.
password 1?
Yeah,
no one's
loads
going to
of
guess that
people
one.
won't.
are
No,
they?
yeah, never.
No, never.
I think if you do like the A as a 4, no one's guessing that.
As a 4? Why is
Yeah.
it 4?
4 sometimes is used as the letter A. Like 5
Use
could
the
be
at
the S.
symbol. That looks like an A. It's an
It
A
is-
in a
it
little
is-
bubble.
It is an A. It doesn't look like an A. It is an A.
It's a bit like an A that's, you know, like if it was a dog that had been in some sort of accident and needs one of those collars put around. It's like an A with a collar on it to protect itself from biting its own tail. Protect that A.
Yeah, what a cone, like
Yeah,
a
it's a
cone.
cone.
around
It's
its
an
head.
A and a
It's
cone.
an A in a cone. It's like an ice cream.
It's an ice cream letter.
Oh my god, this podcast is silly.
Oh, there's another one that's a bit like that. C. That's a C in a copyright. It's a
It's
C in a cone, isn't
in
it?
a circle. It's not a cone.
Circle in the crops. Oh, I should
We
have just called it
we
copyright
copyright
symbol.
that. Yeah. What a stupid man. We got another song coming up, yeah?
We have.
Who's it? Wow, someone coming back.
Oh, yes.
Someone's coming back. This is Tex-Mex Shaman. He's back.
Big shout
In
out
fact,
to Tex-Mex.
there's a little something to say about the title I see here, isn't there?
Ooh, do you want to save that for afterwards, or do you want to go?
No,
for
we've
it
got to
now?
tell them the title. The title needs to know.
Oh, well, yeah, it's swearing. Should we
Okay,
change? If we
we're
change
we're
the
gonna do
naughty
the no-
word to poo poo,
No, but
yeah,
poo-poo. Yeah.
Poo-poo.
Okay. So
So-
the naughty word is poo-poo.
poo poo. So the song is called "Poo Poo Kicking and Toad Licking" by Tex-Mex Shaman.
Poo-poo kicking.
Poo-poo.
So why are you kicking that, man?
Because you
Like
don't want it.
You don't want it on your
You don't want
shoe.
it.
So
So
I'm
you
going to
kick
kick
it.
it and it'll stick to your shoe or get on your shoe.
Can you kick the poo poo? Yes, I can
Okay.
kick the poo poo. But
Like-
now it is on my shoo shoo. And this is an issue. Get a tissue
Shoo.
for the issue of the poo poo on my shoo shoo. Just play the goddamn song.
Sorry.
Crazy fool.
Crazy. That was Tex-Mex Shaman with Toad Kicking. Or poo-poo. What was it? Poo-poo Kicking.
Poo poo kicking.
And Toad
or
Licking.
toad licking. Or just toad
And
licking,
toad
if you want to be.
licking. Oh, no, well, we've cleaned it up.
We have. With the
Cleaned
use
up,
of
we cleaned
poo-poo.
up the poo-poo.
We cleaned up the naughty word with the use of poo poo.
Yeah, that's like censoring ourselves.
It
That's
is, it's
very
clever.
good. Is it?
Well, it's
Is
better
it
than adding
clever?
the beep that we had to do in the last episode.
No, the beep is good, but it's better if you can censor
Yeah.
yourself in a fun way. Like,
Well, maybe we should do it.
like poo-poo's a fun word to say,
Yeah,
right?
it's poo poo. It makes me think of like Eurotrash.
It's like if anyone ever says doo-doo, like in a sentence,
Doo-doo.
like, if you've got to pull them out, it's like, doo-doo.
that doo doo.
That's great. You've got to do that. That's
Yeah.
like, if you don't do that, you're missing out on fun.
If you don't do that, you're missing out
No,
on a good doo doo.
No, you've made it. You've overused it, mate.
I've overdone it.
Ruined it.
I've over doo dooed.
Never do that again.
I'm going to read
Yeah,
from
so
Tex-Mex.
We've got some words from Tex.
We have, yeah.
Tex-Mex Shaman knows how to get his
He
words
does.
read out.
Well, he knows
Send
that
them to
the
us.
first thing to do is to butter up the host.
What does he
The
say?
first thing he says is, "Thanks for the excellent show last month."
Oh.
I mean, you're very welcome.
You're
Tex-Mex.
welcome.
I mean, we did make it for you and all the other people that submitted.
We make it for the world.
and we're very, very popular on the moon, apparently.
Oh, wait, that's
Yeah.
the universe, not the world.
No, that's why we chose the name Cosmic Boss for ourselves, because we wanted to be intergalactic.
most popular band on the. Are we the most popular band on the moon?
Definitely. Yeah,
Definitely.
just behind Sting.
No, but hear me out. I said, "Aren't we the most popular band in the world?"
I
You
said
said
definitely behind.
Sting.
Yeah,
That's
second.
Sting's a solo act, so we're the best band.
We are the best duo.
We're the best duo. Well, yeah, okay. We're the best duo. Sting's the best solo artist.
Yeah,
Who's
yeah.
the best band?
Blur.
Blur. Okay.
Yeah.
Is Sting still making music?
Yeah,
Is he?
yeah, probably.
Is he still in the police?
No,
Is he
he quit
retired?
the police years ago.
Really?
Yeah, he retired from the police.
What?
And went to work for the SAS. The spoiler alerts.
Spoiler alert, security system. What was it called? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. Memories. Yeah, well, Tex. Come on, what's Tex? said?
My buddy Terry, TRC, who we worked with last time.
TRC, yeah, TRC was good.
He's a new fan. He
Good.
likes his stuff. He enjoyed your first track quite a bit. There's no AI in Team.
That's good.
Loved, like that title.
Didn't like
One of our-
the other songs.
Like the other songs.
No, fair play.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Here's a track for 1.7. It's called Poo Poo Kicking and Toad Licking.
Cool.
But we can adjust for a family show if needed to just toad licking.
Okay, so we've done
Well,
that
we
for
added
you
the
anyway.
Yeah.
We added the
We added the
poo-poo.
poo-poo.
What a sentence.
The tie-in being Mother Earth provides for us, and if we need to lick a toad and experience cosmic bliss, then you can. Nature is wonderful.
Yeah.
The poo-poo kicking part is because it's an old school kind of traditional 60s sounding country-ish tune.
Yeah, it's good drum sounds in there as well. There's some great playing,
Yeah.
especially the slowed down,
Oh, the
slowed down,
second half of it where
crazy
it goes
bits,
through the
crazy. Yeah,
It's
beautiful,
amazing.
man. Love that. Love that.
It's a high energy Jerry Reed type vibe until
Jerry
the
Reed.
ending, at which point you can feel the toad kicking in.
Right, so he's taken the toad, he's licked the toad,
lick the toad.
and then you start spazzing, start spinning out.
Yeah, start poo poo kicking. You start kicking that poo poo
You start kicking poo poo. No,
Well,
I
you're
think
doing
that
that
comes
first.
later.
after.
Yeah,
Well,
you've licked the
literally
toad, then you're poo poo kicking.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't poo poo kicking and go, oh, I'm going to lick that toad now.
Well, yeah, you're like, oh, I'm all tired from all that poo poo kicking. I'm going to have some
You're
some
going to
toad
sit down and lick
licking.
some toad in the hole.
Not toad in the hole. It's not just sausages and batter.
No, okay.
It's an actual toad.
Yeah.
And then you start tripping.
And then you start tripping, so you're spinning out to a giver,
Yeah.
and then it goes a bit crazy, back to the crazy.
Poo poo kicking,
And
toad
toad
licking,
licking.
total dripping,
Yeah.
or balls
Brilliant.
tripping, amaze balls tripping.
Amaze balls tripping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Something about whipping.
Yeah. Cream.
Whipping
Whipped
cream.
cream.
Whipped cream.
Yeah.
Anyway, next song.
Let's spin on.
Play some
to
more. Oh, who's this one?
This is exciting.
Okay, so we've got someone here called Taylor Lidstone,
That's right, Taylor Lidstone, who
formerly known as Hadima.
Hadima.
Okay.
So that name might ring a bell to you.
It does. It goes ding.
Tiny bell when you say Hadima. Ding. Yeah, there we go. Hadima featured on episode 1. Spoiler alert. It wasn't a spoiler alert episode. It was in the beginning. I need
Was
to
it the
remind
first
myself.
one?
He was in the first
In the
episode.
beginning?
Hadima
Was in the
submitted
beginning.
a track.
Okay.
in
Just that one.
That's it. I looked over the old notes because I'm a bit old school. So literally the way we do this behind the scenes of the podcast is we've got all these tracks written out for us like it's a set list.
Yeah.
Like if we were going to be playing them live.
It's just on a piece of paper.
Yeah, it's just on a piece of
not
paper. I
like-
wrote it out this morning. It says at the top
It should
NMC
be. Why
1.7.
are we still using pen and paper?
Look, because
Or pen and
if
paper.
something, if a bit of pin and paper, if something happened to my phone and we lost the list,
All the information. Oh, I don't know. But it's all written. It is also all written on each song.
yeah, I know
We
that.
could have
but-
worked that out. But,
But
yeah.
equally, it's helpful, isn't it?
It's
we
brilliant,
we look
yeah.
at it and we go, oh, there we go. So I've kept these up, so it's easy for me to lay them out and go.
Wow, you're such
That
a
way, I
loser.
can. I'm a loser, total loser. It's true. But I can then see if who's
done
been
what?
there and who's
so
not. been.
Hadima
Yeah,
hasn't been back for a while.
for 6 episodes. In fact, he's
Sick.
come back, but as his real name, Taylor Lidstone,
So yeah, the formerly Hadima.
with the song Mother Nature.
Okay.
And I've got a write-up, but I'm going to save that for after.
Okay.
We hear the song.
Right, cool. Should we hear the song?
I
then?
think we should hear the
Okay,
song.
so this song is called Mother Nature, which is a good title. Makes
Yeah,
sense.
it fits with the hashtag.
By Taylor Lidstone, formerly Hadima.
Yeah. Ding. He's not called formerly Adina Ding.
Yeah, it's not Prince, formerly known as, or whatever it's.
Although that is spoiler alert. That's what he writes in his email.
Oh, see, why'd you say anything? We're just going to play the
Just play the
song.
song.
Okay. Beautiful.
Ooh, Guy Garvey bot.
Garvey Bot's
B-E-A-U-T-I-L.
That was Taylor Lidstone, formerly Hadima, with Mother Nature.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I'll read the bio.
I just want to say some
You
impressive
do, yeah,
words
sorry.
about that impressive playing. It was lovely. I can see. Are they VGM?
I think there's a bit of VGM going on there.
because
isn't
they
there?
are a very good musician.
Hadeen,
Good.
Taylor, you are a very, very, very good musician.
Yeah.
VVVGM.
A V for VGM.
Viva
So
la
many V's, your
VGM.
W.
Viva la VGM? Is that by?
Viva la
That's
VGM.
by Coldplay. GM.
Viva la vida. Yeah.
Viva la VGM.
It's
No.
rubbish.
That's terrible.
Okay.
Anyway,
We got some
I'm going to
words.
read you
We got some
what
words.
Taylor has sent me. I've got a song write-up and a bio because
Okay.
he's wise and has covered off both parts. So,
Okay.
bio first. Taylor Lidstone is the artist formerly known as Hadima. Ding. It doesn't say ding on here, by the way. That was just...
it's me being hilarious.
He comes from a land down under.
Ooh.
The land down under, also known as Tasmania.
Oh, wow. Okay, amazing.
Apart from making music and writing poetry, Taylor hosts a radio program about Korean pop music.
Amazing.
Is studying to become an English teacher and was an extra in a film called The Nightingale.
Amazing, Taylor.
Another
Listen.
famous person.
Super famous. Are they super famous?
He's super
in-
famous.
As an extra.
Yeah, but that's. I mean, that's
Best extra in the world.
If you can get that, Ricky Gervais.
Someone's-
I mean, extras.
Yeah, he made a show about
You
extras.
did.
Yeah.
Taylor, have you made a show about extras?
Yeah.
Is
I
it
mean,
called
respect.
Extra,
but
extra. Read all about it.
That's rubbish.
And you play a character called Al Reed. Read Al about it.
That is so rubbish.
That's awful.
Oh, we're stretching. We're stretching.
Okay,
I like
I'm
it.
going to
Come
read
on.
the song. I'll carry on reading.
Yeah.
The song write up. He's put that song write up. On the first day, I sat alone by the river. Plastic bottles bobbed on the surface of the water and hit against the rusted remains of a shopping trolley. On the second day, she passed in front of me and flowers grew with every step she took. Bluebells, roses, violets, daisies, blooming with irrepressible passion. But by the end of the day, all of them had wilted and gone. On the third day, she was dancing on the bridge, with the wind catching at her hair, and a smile that whispered to my memories. On the fourth day, that's not fourth day.
There's no fourth
That
day.
was it.
Okay, cool.
Amazing, huh?
Yeah, a little
Cheers,
story.
Taylor.
Lovely. Taylor, yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Taylor.
For-
Welcome to the MMC again.
Yeah.
You mean you were there
you
previously?
You can rent your room again, that's fine. Send us another song, the room's yours.
Yeah, well, you've got 2 rooms now. You've got
You get-
Redeemer's
you
room
get
and
2
Taylor's.
rooms.
Yeah,
I suppose Adema
yeah.
and Taylor have their own room.
Yeah. Redeemer's
Wow,
room.
that's clever. That's a good way to make more space for yourself.
If you want to rejoin the MMC, and you're already a member, and you want to come on under as another name,
Another name.
then by all means do. I mean,
Yeah.
we're not checking the tickets or anything. It's not like we
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
pay anyone
You
a
can do as
border
much as
control
you
or
want.
anything.
Yeah, make music, it's great.
Yeah.
Anyway, right, well, Taylor, thank you very much. We're on to another fan favourite of ours.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is Mr. A.C. Warren.
We're
It's
allowed
just
to call
called-
him out.
We're allowed to call him out,
We're allowed.
obviously, but mostly most people call him A.C. Warren.
Yeah.
C as in S-C-A.
The legend.
The
A.C.
legend.
Warren.
Yeah, he was on our little podcast special.
He was, wasn't he?
We interviewed him and Hartshorn.
We
Did
did.
we mention that earlier?
We did.
Did we
I
interviewed
think.
Hartshorn?
You go back to the previous special presentation that we did.
It was about our album.
Yeah, about Hartshorn Jackson.
You can
Warren,
actually
South
hear a
West.
few of the tracks for
can.
free.
In fact, if
And-
you go on Bandcamp, you can listen to the album for
You
free.
can
You're
listen
allowed
to
to
the
have a
camp,
listen,
right.
but you should probably buy it. If you're going to listen to it, you should buy
You
it.
might as well buy it.
You might as well. I mean, if you've got
Yeah.
money. If you're really poor, don't buy it.
Yeah. If it's gonna do.
If you're really
any
rich,
danger.
if you're like Kanye West levels of rich,
Buy 100 million copies.
100 million. Hartshorn won't be able to fulfill that order.
Why not?
We didn't. He didn't order that many.
He can though.
He could, but he'd need
He
the money up
Kanye
front,
West
wouldn't he?
can. Oh, another Kanye pun is
Oh,
so
the
good.
Kanye puns.
Oh, yeah.
Kanye,
we
kick
could-
it. Yes,
Yes,
Kanye. Yes, yeah, he can.
It's better as yes, Kanye.
Yes, Kanye. Okay, AC Warren. And
Yeah,
his-
AC Warren's got a song coming up called "So Many Songs for You."
Yeah.
Sounds lovely.
Yeah, let's listen to it.
Oh, let's play it.
Let's actually play
Okay,
it
so
rather than talk a bit
This
longer.
is AC Warren.
Yeah, we're allowed to call him Al, man.
Al. Yeah, I know, but not everybody is. So it can't be called Al on stage. You know, if he goes, "Oh, here's Al," because anyone who came to see AC Warren would be like, "Who the hell's Al?"
They'd work it out.
But they
Al,
might not
they'd
be.
work it out.
They might not be allowed to call him Al.
We can work it out.
Anyway, his artist name is AC Warren. We can work it out. That's beautiful.
Oh, spoiler alert! When
um,
we went up to see Mormon, something we were doing was changing where the word "days" is in songs to the word "Dave," because that was funny. Because our dad's
Yeah.
called Dave. Spoiler alert!
Yeah, that is a spoiler alert.
Yeah.
It's good.
And so what was it? Lovely Days.
Yeah,
Dave.
lovely Dave.
Lovely Daves
Yeah,
was on.
yeah.
Lovely Daves.
Lovely
Daves. Lovely Daves. My lovely days.
Is that copyright? Or we do have
Well,
to-
no, Lovely Day is, but
Oh,
Lovely
but we
Daves
did,
isn't.
okay, yeah. We had
Nobody's
also had,
copyrighted Daves.
8 Daves a week.
Yeah. 8 Daves a week.
That's for someone who knows 8 people called Dave.
8 Daves. Yeah. You need 8 Daves a week.
Not as much as whatever the lyrics are. I can't remember the lyrics. Okay,
Right.
yeah. Anyway, that was a fun story.
Yeah. And here
Memories.
is AC Warren and so many songs for you.
I can't control you as much as I want to. Can no longer carry the weight of your fate. So I sing songs for you. There's really little more I can do. So many songs for you. As I get older, I look over my shoulder as I scrape the waste from my plate. What good is singing songs for you? There's really little more I can do. So many songs for you. Tell me what to do to help the situation improve. Leave it for the youth, as my time is almost through. What good is singing songs for you? Little more I can do. So many songs for you.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. H.C. Warren, so many songs for you. We can call him Al. So
We're allowed to
Al,
call him Al.
again, lovely man. Your piano playing and your guitar playing and your structure. I love him.
It's amazing. Isn't
Makes
it?
great tunes, man.
That's why
Makes
we
great tunes.
worked with him for
He's
HJJNW.
the W in HJJNW.
He is. Now, and this is going to be a weird one.
Right.
He sent me an email, and I don't know what I've done, but somehow I've lost it.
You've lost it.
I've somehow lost
That's
the email.
absolutely terrible.
It's pretty
man.
insane, isn't it?
That's bad. He's our friend
I
as well.
know.
He's not even just somebody who occasionally emails you. He emails you all the
Yeah,
time.
no, I think I've accidentally swiped it left or right or something.
Archives. What are you on Gmail?
Oh, I don't. Yeah.
You're in, it's either goes in your archive or you delete.
Oh, what's there? What's this? All emails. That looks quite good.
Oh yeah,
Maybe it's
that's
in
right.
there.
This is really good podcasting.
This is amazing
isn't it? Us
podcasting.
looking through emails. Well, Al,
Oh, I found it.
see,
It worked.
I knew it was going to work.
There we go.
You found it. Also, I done all of
I
that.
found it
man.
by Nick telling me what to look for.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
I love the playing. You're going to comment on the song because now you found the email.
No, I found the email. Yeah,
Do you like the
the,
song?
the song's beautiful. I like how, Al kind of spoiler alerted it for us in our interview with him, where he said that it was a very downbeat and miserable song,
Yeah.
and that he played it to his good lady partner Vicky, and that she'd said it was
It's really
quite a
sad.
downbeat one, sad.
She said it was really sad.
That's
yeah.
right. And I think it is, but it also has his trademark pessimism. It's a new word I'm inventing for Al, where there's a hint of optimism in his pessimism.
Yeah.
So pessimism.
Pessimism.
Yeah.
I can't say that. It's really hard to say. Pessimism.
Pessimism.
That's an album title right
Yeah.
there.
He's
Coming
a
up with album titles,
pessimistic.
Yeah. Okay.
Or an upper pessimist. Upper pessimistic. Upper pessimist?
The opposite of a pessimist.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That would be an
yeah.
optimist.
Yeah. We're making up words now.
And there's the spoiler alert for anyone that's. Oh no, I'm not even going to say this. I'm going to stop. I'm going to read the email.
That is what? Okay, read his email.
I was going to make a reference to Arrested Development, but I'm thinking like one of the best jokes in Arrested Development is that kind of thing of throwing two words together.
Yeah.
Because Tobias Funke is both a therapist and an analyst,
Yeah.
but I'm not going to say the punchline
Yeah.
because it's wrong. It's
Okay.
brilliant.
Yeah, of course.
It's
Yeah,
very,
yeah,
very
yeah.
funny.
Go, don't say that.
So yeah,
Go and
look
see
that.
Arrested Development if you want to find out the punchline to that joke.
I did do the whole setup.
It's long-winded comedy. This. It's long-winded.
It is one of the cleverest like visual gags
I know,
ever.
yeah, I know what you mean. It's great.
Anyway, he's written some blurb. I'll read the blurb.
We found your blurb. Here's your
Yeah.
blurb.
As you know, I've written whole albums on the subject of Mother Earth, so this should have been a breeze, right? It was not the case. I struggled for lyrical content. What more do I say on the matter? I do feel as I've gotten older, I've become less proactive in doing my bit for the planet. I don't burn tyres in the garden or anything, but I'm sure I could do more. This is the sentiment that I've tried to convey.
Yeah.
Thank you for all your hard work. I mean, she was talking to me there, not you. Peace out. You can call me Al.
Thanks, Al. Okay. Why are you, not me?
I don't know why you wrote that. I thought it was a bit harsh as well. But
Thanks,
I mean,
Al. Come
yeah,
on.
well,
I don't
you
even want to call you Al now. AC Woman.
You can call him Betty.
Yeah, Betty. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, this is a wonderful, wonderful tune. I think it fits nicely
Yeah.
into Al's MMC album.
Yeah, he's got some great talent, man.
Completely.
We were talking about the vocal. There's an interesting sound on the vocal.
Yes.
What's your thoughts on that then? So, I don't know how or like what.
So there's kind of a
Like a
hiss, isn't there?
bit of a hiss on
Bit
the
of a
vocal.
bit of white noise hiding
Yeah.
in the back of the vocal recording.
No, Al uses likes vocals effects on his vocal.
He
So I wondered
does.
if it was because it sounded quite cool,
Yeah.
and in fact it kept me quite intrigued. So I was
Me
wondering
too.
how.
Well, we'll throw it out to Al. Al,
Al,
you're listening.
Did you
I'm
mean
sure. What did you mean to do?
did you
with
mean
that?
to do that cool thing?
We
Or
loved
did you
it,
accidentally do that?
or was it
cool
an
thing?
accident?
Yeah.
If it was an accident, then we
That's
still
cool.
loved it.
Mm.
Sometimes the happiest things in the
I know.
world are accidental.
That's why they're called
Yeah.
happy.
I mean, Nick's an
accidents.
example of that.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
I didn't want to tell you, but Mum and Dad, they did say it was like, oh, damn it, oh no, another
You
kid
think?
coming.
Yeah, I am 4 years and 6 years younger than you and our other brother.
Yeah.
So
You're
I'm
a happy
bit
accident.
later. No, I
You're
think
a
no, again we've had this conversation before. But I think tried first time, done all right. Tried
No,
second time, messed it
nailed
right
it,
up.
nailed it first time. Yeah, mucked it up second time.
When we better
Did all right third
yeah,
time.
did the best third time. Went
Balanced.
that's perfection. We stop now. Memories.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's hear us since we've just
Again,
gone back to
us
talking about
again.
ourselves.
Sorry, Al. We totally moved on from you really quickly.
Well,
but,
yeah, we've said a lot
love
about
Al.
Al.
Al's going to win an award.
He is. Well, he's nominated.
He's nominated for an actual
proper
award. Well done, Al.
Scottish Album of the Year.
That's insane.
And he
Are the
deserves it.
Proclaimers in it?
Yeah, the Proclaimers are in there.
Are they?
It's basically Al and the Proclaimers.
And that's it.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
and Billy Connolly.
Yeah, I was going to
He's
say
got
Kevin
an,
Bridges, but
Kevin
that's
Bridges,
a
comedy
that's a
albums.
comedy, yeah. But is it a comedy album if it's just his live show with
I
no
hope-
music?
well, maybe-
if they put music behind it, it's a comedy album.
Exactly.
So
Al
what?
might win Best Comedy Album.
Is
for
ours a
his-
comedy album?
No, it's not a comedy
Oh.
album.
Is ours about Mother Earth?
No, it's not. It's this orchestral suite.
Oh, of course it is.
It's 4-track awesome orchestral suite,
Mate.
which you need to go out and buy right now. You
can
don't need to
bu-
go out to buy it, actually buy it from indoors. Store it on the
Bandcamp.
internet, on Bandcamp.
You can Bandcamp. You can buy it while you're outdoors though, because you've got phone. If
Yeah.
you've got a phone, rather.
Go outside now, look it up on Bandcamp. Is it Monochrome Motif? Old Hartshorn.
A.C. Warren.
He's got it on there, yeah.
A.C. as in S-E-A.
Yeah, as in the C.
The C.
Not
Warren.
the letter C, not
Um,
the C
go and
in
buy
a
it.
bubble.
Go and buy it
Crop
right
circle.
now. Back to copyright. Oh, right. We're going to play us now, shall we?
So this is the second song in our trilogy about the Earth communicating with us in music film form. This is called Salt on the Speakers by Cosmic Boss.
Sprinkle salt on the speaker. Let's see what frequency can teach us. Geometric style communication, kaleidoscopic mental stimulation. I want to understand the patterns in the sand and sit with Russell Brand, juice the pineal gland, pepper the vibrations, stimulate new sensations, listen with my soul, connection be my goal. Sprinkle more salt on the speaker. Let the high frequencies teach us. It's a language all its own, potential key to the unknown. I really want to understand the message of the great plans. Be part of Duncan Trussell's band. Follow the astral woven plan. Discussions with Mother Earth across a multi-layered universe. Ignore the signs, it's just the worst. Acting like it's us that's cursed. But Gaia just keeps on spinning, same speed as in the beginning. And we are just the stitch in time. Can't see the salt through the brine. Trying hard to understand the salty speaker's master plan in our tiny little lifespan. From dust to the dustpan, closer to Mother Earth, raiding her secret purse. Basically, we're the worst. No wonder we're all cursed. Sprinkle salt on the speaker. Let the sound wisdom lead us. Nature is the best teacher. It's the worst how we treat her. Pay attention to surroundings. See all the issues compounded. It's all quite dumbfounding. We all require grounding.
Saltiful.
Mental. That was us again.
It was us. Yeah.
Cosmic Boss 1S.
Salt on the speakers.
Salt on the speakers. That's lots of S's.
It is all the S's, all the single S's.
We took the S's that we saved on Boss
Mhm.
and added an extra one, put it into Salt on the
sprinkled
speakers.
into that song.
Sprinkled another S. It's clever.
Yeah, a lot of S's.
Cool. So that was a new song.
Yeah, so it's the middle part of the trilogy about Mother Earth's communication. And the inspiration for that song was those amazing videos, I don't know if you've ever seen them, of like a sound plate where they pour salt onto it, and as they increase the frequency, the pattern on the salt changes.
It dances like it's dancing.
So much like the crop circles being crazy patterns coming up from the planet,
You think
there's
salt
there's
is the
secret hidden
frequency.
messages in the salt.
Okay, so Earth's talking to us. This is what
Yeah.
we're going for. Okay,
That's
well, makes sense. Have you ever put salt on your speakers?
No,
So you've never tried that?
I don't think I don't advise it. It's not advisable unless you've got the special equipment.
Advisable.
It's not advisable.
Okay.
Advisory.
It's not advised.
Adversary.
Would have been fine. I wouldn't have, but yeah, it's fine. Yeah, advisable.
Yeah, it's not advisable to put salt on your speakers.
Yeah.
That's not a guide song. It's more of a
It's
concept
more
to
of
think
an
about.
idea. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
also, it's got a couple of nice name drops there. In there
Like
to
who?
Celebrities that we like.
Yeah.
A bit of Russell Brand mentioned.
Russell
in
Brand
there.
got mentioned. I heard that. Yeah.
A bit of Duncan Trussell.
Are you Duncan Trussell?
Duncan Trussell.
Duncan
bit,
Trussell's recently had a baby.
Yeah, he's had a few babies, isn't he?
He's had a few
I think it's
babies.
his wife that's had the babies, not him.
He's part of the process, man.
He provided the swimmers.
Yeah. Yeah.
She provided the winners.
Yeah. So if that baby can swim, it's all because of Duncan.
Yeah,
He provides the swimming. Like that's the one bit dads provide is the
Swimming
ability to
instructor.
swim. Yeah.
it comes
If,
from
and you know, swimming is also an important skill to have. So if you're learning that from your dad,
It's
or
if you're a
whatever, it's
fish.
great.
I mean, it's not so useful. I mean, it is useful as a human. But
It is very useful as a human.
you can get by without it.
You can get by
You
with a
don't
little
need
help
to
from
be able
not
to swim.
swimming.
You could get a float, one of those little floats.
Yeah, that's
foam
good.
floats.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
yeah.
miming it for Nick.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
looking at me like
But now
I'm
they
an
do
idiot.
them tubey foam
Tubey
floats.
floats,
What do they
exactly.
call them?
See,
They call
don't
them
even have to-
something.
No need
tube
to swim.
floats.
Like
Tube floats.
no more nails.
Sticks.
No more swimming.
Worm slopes.
No
Worm
more swimming
floats.
with the
They call them worm floats.
Worm floats.
Yeah, I think that's what my wife just mimed to me. Worm floats.
Worm
They're good.
floats.
You can almost ride them, I guess, like a worm. Can you ride worms?
I mean, I've never seen anyone riding a worm. You need to be a really big worm or a really small person.
Are there caterpillars? Roller coasters. You've seen a roller
they're
coaster.
caterpillar
with a
roller
lip.
coasters.
Yeah, that's a bit like a worm.
So
Is there any roller coaster in the world like little fun fairs that are like a worm?
like
Therefore, you've
an
ridden a worm.
but I haven't.
Earthworm Jim. Do you
Earthworm
remember
Jim.
that game?
I remember Earthworm Jim.
Oh, we are. We're not trying to get sponsored, but it'd be great if they did.
So
Earthworm
the people
Jim.
that made Earthworm Jim 30 years ago,
30. Is it that old?
probably it's from the 90s.
It was
isn't
our birthday really recently, by the way,
it
mate.
was,
Happy
isn't it? Spoiler alert,
birthday.
Happy birthday.
We don't share a birthday.
We don't.
But
We went
what-
to Book of Mormon.
Oh,
spoiler
did we?
alert,
Spoiler alert,
didn't
we said that already, yeah.
And Mum spent the whole time going, London, baby.
London, baby.
Oh, memories.
Memories. So yeah, happy birthday for last
Happy
week.
birthday to you too.
We're going to play some more music.
Let's play some more music.
Yeah, cool. Right,
That's
so,
what we're here for, isn't it?
The next up is Notehead. Notehead's been here before.
Legendary note.
Notehead is back again.
I think, I don't know, did we give him an award last month? I forgot.
I can't remember.
I think we should give him an award. now.
Yeah.
So
What
this
award?
is an award to Notehead for releasing an album. He released an album on
I
Bandcamp
didn't
Friday.
even know that. Released an album. Well, you win the new album
You
award.
win the newest album by
Oh.
Notehead award.
Yeah. But, and what's the album called?
It's I can't remember.
That's a weird title.
It's a weird title, I know.
I can't remember.
I can't remember.
Notehead, I can't remember. It's got a ring to it.
I can't remember.
But he's written a song for us for Planet Earth. No,
For Planet, for Mother Earth.
called Evil Earth. Oh, he's gone evil.
He has. He's gone evil.
Have you heard this?
Yeah, I have.
Oh,
but
mate.
you haven't.
I
You're about
haven't.
to, aren't you?
I'm going to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to?
I want to.
Shall we?
Come on. I need
Shall
to
we
hear some
now?
Notehead now.
Okay,
My
now.
head is missing its notes.
That I've known that for years, mate.
Oh, sleight of hand.
Yeah, here's Notehead with Evil Earth.
Now I am becoming life, creator of the worlds. My greatest joy is spreading strife among the animals. I
Beautiful.
Beautiful. That was Notehead with Evil Earth.
Yeah.
Big fan of Notehead, mate.
Oh, Notehead
Big
is an
fan.
utter legend.
No, it's very good. There's some pretty cool, crazy synth solos going on in the old middle there.
Oh, I love that middle section.
Yeah,
I like
Right.
how it switches between the sounds.
yeah, great. That's awesome. Each thing's doing something completely different as well, so that it doesn't become boring.
Utter tune.
Even if it was a hook, it would be amazing actually. But like the fact that he's soloing something different, again, like some phenomenal playing.
Oh, Notehead
Like
is
some phenomenal
next
synth
level.
playing. Yeah, he's a next level Notehead.
We love you, Notehead.
Yeah, man. Thank you for.
In fact, we're giving you an award.
We've already given him an award, haven't we?
Did we?
I don't remember.
I'm not sure.
I think
Let's
so,
make
yeah.
sure by giving him another
Award for
This is the
best synth solo in the
best
song.
synth solo.
Beth's solo. this song is for you, Notehead. It's called Beth's solo.
You win the Beth Solo Award.
Yeah.
Is it solo done by someone called
Called
Beth?
Beth.
I'm assuming it was done by someone called Beth. I mean, we wouldn't be giving you the award if it wasn't.
No. Well, so we assume it is.
You
So
got-
well
you
done.
got-
Beth solo
You got
award.
Beth.
What's happened to your
Can't
voice?
talk.
What's happened?
Did you get?
Did
Did he get Beth Orton to come in to do the solo,
Maybe.
or did he get the band, the Beths, to come in to do it?
Maybe it could have been either.
Big
of
shout out
these.
to both Beth Orton and the Beths.
Yeah.
I really like both Beths.
You
a
can
big fan of both Beths.
If you want to sponsor this podcast, Beths, that'd be great.
We would
We're looking for
happily accept
sponsors.
money from you, Beths.
Yeah, we wish all the Beths.
We all the Beths. Cosmic Buds.
So Notehead, we love you. Thank you. You're on board. Notehead's like developed as well.
Oh, completely.
Like so organically, it's been great.
Noticed that he's become a lot more confident in putting his voice
The vocal is great.
more less
Well, it's
affected.
and the dual vocal works really nicely. The high and the low. It's great. man.
Beautiful harmonising there, Notehead. Beautiful.
That's the first Guy Garvey beautiful I've done on the
It
podcast
was good.
ever. Was it good?
Yeah, it was really
Thanks,
good.
man.
I thought Guy was here.
Really?
I thought, damn it, Nick spent all the money on getting Guy in just for one quick beautiful.
It will be worth it though, wouldn't
When we
it?
spend it out, how much do you think he charges? Do you think he charges by the beautiful?
No, I think right. If you and I ever bump into him, right? If you ever bump into him, how and when you would, I don't know. We were in London. We were like, oh, hopefully we bump
We
into
were
Guy
looking out for
Garvey.
Guy Garvey.
Yeah, we went to see the Book of Mormon.
Did we see the Book of
Yeah, we
Mormon?
did, yeah. But if either of us do, or anybody we know that does, they should just say, oh, would you mind saying beautiful into my phone, and we can actually have Guy do it rather than you do it.
One day. For MMC 2,
We
next
want Guy
year we
Garvey.
want an actual beautiful from Guy Garvey.
Yeah. And we'll just use that one every time.
No, we won't. We'll still use our own. Even if
So it's pointless. Everything we just said is pointless. Forget about
I
it.
mean, we definitely would use it at least
Yeah,
once
yeah.
because we'd be like, "Oh my god, we've got an actual."
Like maybe
authentic
we could
beautiful."
get Mum to say London Baby, and we can have always start having samples.
We should.
It would be ridiculous. All we do is play samples, but it's a good idea.
That song was beautiful, London baby.
This is us producing on the fly.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. So should we? JPEG's back.
JPEG is back. Last month we gave JPEG an award. He deserved it.
What
And,
was it?
It was the
Best Peck Award.
Yeah, the best peck.
Best pair of pecs. Best pectorials in the list was JPEG.
Captain Peckster.
Captain Peckster. What a nickname, JPEG. Anyway, they sent us a song this month.
Yeah,
They
in
lied
fact,
to
I
me.
just wanted to quickly say about JPEG's last one, Ghost in the Machine. I literally had that stuck in my head for weeks.
literally stuck in here for weeks.
I was
Great.
like, wow, the hook in that song.
yeah.
It worked.
Is
it was a real hook.
Is JPEG an AECW?
An AECW. Album Writing Club.
AWC, sorry.
AW.
Album Writing- Does he come from Album Writing Club?
Does he come from a toilet? AWC.
Hey, does he come from a toilet?
He probably comes from a toilet. He comes from a band called Bosco and Peck. But
It could have been.
nobody's quite sure.
Bosco. That's
Bosco.
almost like us.
Is it
Like if me and you started a
Corporation
company,
Buzz?
we'd call ourselves Bosco.
So, JPEG, if you want to hook us up with Bosco and yourselves, and we could make Bosco and Peck.
Or Bosco and Peck.
Bosco and Peck.
That's great.
Bosco and
Cos, that's too long now.
Yeah, that is, that's it.
Bosco and yeah.
Bosco
Oh,
and
yeah, it's
Peck.
good. Okay, that is quite good. Yeah. Okay,
yeah.
we're up for it if you are Peck.
Hook us up. Have we played the song yet?
No,
We haven't
okay.
actually played
We're
it.
going to
have
play
we?
a song. We're going to shut up now. This song is called "They Lied to Me" by JPEG.
Mother, I'm so lost. I think they lied to me. Now that I connected all the dots, in all honesty, I know that I've been caught in double cross. I've been tossed, just too blind to see. Mother, I was wrong. I guess that you were right all along. Running down the clock, 'cause we can't admit that we're just making small talk while we hide from it. Too many jokes about the airlock, and one last walk when it's time to quit. We've gone much too far. Mother Earth's just a pale blue star. They lied to me. Oh, they lied. They lied to me. Oh, they lied. Mother, I can't go. I lost all my hope. I guess that all along I've known I'm never coming home. And they lied to me. 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 Oh, how they lied. They lied to me. Oh, how they lied.
Beautiful. Sorry, I ended that badly. But that was beautiful. They Lied to Me by JPEG.
That's amazing, isn't it?
Man, that's absolute tune. Might be one of my favourites.
I think it's going to get my favourite of the
One of my
episode
favourites.
award.
Great harmony choices, like where he so places his harmonies. Wonderful.
It's wonderful.
Bit
JPEG, you rule.
little bit Chili Pepper-esque, I thought,
Yeah, a little bit
musically
Chili's.
in the old intro.
Mm-hmm.
Bit Chili-esque. Bit
Yeah.
cold.
Bit Chilean. Inchin Chilean.
In Chin Chillian.
Nathan Chilean.
Nathan Chillian,
Yeah,
the guy
like-
from Firefly.
That's right.
Nathan Chillian. Yeah, I love Nathan Chillian.
Me too.
That
He's
song
also in
wins
Big
the
Mouth,
Nathan
isn't
Big Mouth. Yeah, that wins the Nathan Chillian Award. JPEG, well
You get
done.
10 Nathan Chillians.
That's a lot.
That's
That's a
they
lot.
come
That's
in
a
a
lot of
pack.
people. There's a lot of people. Oh, all right, midget, tiny Nathan Chillian.
Oh,
Otherwise, you got home 10 people. Like that's a lot of Nathan
10
Chillian.
bite-sized Chillians.
And then 10
Nathan Chillians.
tiny Nathan Chillians. But yeah, man, that was an absolute tune. Have we got words from JPEG?
I've got words from JPEG.
JPEG's written in. JPEG knows the score.
Song They Lied to Me by JPEG, jpegmusic.com, Twitter @Bosco and Peck. See, so
Okay.
it'd be so easy for us to get Bosco and Peck.
Yeah, easy. So, excuse me.
Yeah.
JPEG is a solo artist, but works with somebody else called Bosco as well. So he's a solo artist and a duo.
And a duo.
Amazing.
So he's a single and a twingle. Is it twingle? Was that
Yeah,
what?
Twingle is it? Yeah. But no, Twingle's if you release 2 singles, so they're a duo. So a single or just solo or duo.
Okay. You're right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
It's
you
not
can
a
get
jingle,
things
not a
confused.
twingle. Okay, blurb about the song. I'm too much of a cynic to write a heartfelt song about Mother Earth. So I snuck in the line, Mother Earth's just a pale blue star, to use the words Mother Earth.
Nice.
That works.
Well,
We
makes
accept
sense. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we would have accepted it even if you
Yeah.
hadn't.
Like a law firm might.
Oh.
Isn't there a law firm coming out with an album today? I digress. Oh, I think he sent me this yesterday
Mate.
when HJJ&W released their record.
Did JPEG buy our record?
I don't know.
I hope he did.
I mean, we know Man of Aaron did.
We know Man of Aaron did, and we love Man of Aaron.
We love
so-
Man of Aaron. And we
I
love
mean,
you,
we love
JPEG, even if you
but-
didn't buy the
But
album.
we'd
that's
love
fine.
you a little bit more. We're not going to lie, we'd love you a little bit more if you bought our album.
I mean, we might perform favours for you.
Really?
Nick will perform favours
Yeah,
for you.
I'll perform
pimping you out, man. Audio favours.
favours. Yeah, if you want some audio favours, I'll sort you out.
Just send you some screamgasms.
Some, yeah,
For you
it's
to
rather
play
than
just randomly at
rather-
work.
Yeah,
Ah!
yeah. Rather than audio waves, I'll give you audio faves.
Easy audio faves.
That's my chat up line.
It's
You want
rubbish.
my audio faves, JPEG?
He's written a story.
Yeah, come on.
As well.
Tell us about it.
I guess this is a story about the song.
Also, quickly,
Yeah.
he mentioned HJJNW in it subtly in his email. That is the way to get your stuff read out. I mean, we're
absolutely.
always going to read it out. We
Yeah.
want more, but thanks.
Anything
Okay.
you send us that saves us from having to write a script is
It's brilliant.
great.
Yeah, we love that. It's the best bit.
So anyway, I'll go back off script onto email. Story. That's what it says.
Story.
An astronaut for a private company was talked into going into space for a short stint that would make him rich. They never told him how many corners they cut. The song takes place as he and his crew realise there is no way to stop the ship from travelling further from home. As they lose more hope, they joke about suicide and one last walk. Moral of the story, much like suckers, there is an astronaut born every day. There's quite a lot of astronauts.
It's good to have astronauts. The more astronauts they've
every
got,
single day.
the more astronauts they've got, the more people are on the moon. We're the most popular duo on the moon.
We want more astronauts.
astronauts, more fans.
more fanstronauts.
We get the big. Or is it? Do we don't want more astronauts because we're already the second? More is more likely to get first, but more is also more likely to drop.
Do you think the
New
more
bands,
experiment would be more popular
if there was
on the
more of
moon
them.
if there's more astronauts there?
Yeah,
Not to say that he's not popular on the moon. More experiment. Big shout out to more
yeah.
experiment.
If Roger Moore
Yeah. Join more
joins the Moore
experiment.
experiment on the moon,
More on the moon, on the moon.
yeah, there you go.
Let's play another song.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So we've kind of reached the end of we're onto the Twingles. We've
Twingles,
reached
it's
the
back to
Twingle
Twinkle
section.
time. Okay, yeah, do you remember that joke from earlier? Twingles,
Oh, memories.
Twingles are back.
The Twingles are back.
So Trench Gun's back.
Yep.
Trench
With
Gun's
his Twingle.
His second single Twingle.
With the second single Twingle.
Yeah.
Called
Is it a jingle?
Ann Miller. It could be a jingle.
Is your Twingle a jingle?
For the new TV show Ann Miller.
Is there a TV
This
show
is the
called Ann
jingle.
Miller?
The Twingle.
So
There is
Trench
now.
Gun-
Trench Gun's
Trench
pitching
Gun-
it. We're pitching it now to the
Trench-
world.
This is the theme tune.
And
to
given
a
that
TV
everyone, all the
show.
writers are like striking and stuff, aren't they? And all the directors. There's
Now's-
no one
now's the
making
time.
films.
Now's the
This
time
is the
to
time
write.
to listen to musicians. We can pitch good ones. This is Trench Gun's one for a
Film
TV
it.
series. You reckon a film?
No, you said no. TV series is fine.
I reckon a
TV
mini
series,
series, one of those Netflix 8-part mini series,
Yeah, yeah,
possibly optioned for a 9th episode if they've got a bit of
Like
extra
Christmas
money.
special. Kind of
A
thing.
Christmas special.
Yeah. Okay. Called
This-
Ann Miller. What's it about?
It's about a miller whose name is Anne.
A Miller. What's a Miller?
Someone who mills things.
What does Mills things mean?
Well, you know, like you
Someone who
mill
does milling.
flour.
You meal flour.
Yeah.
No, you turn flour into meals.
That's true. Isn't that right? I'm
don't
going
know.
to check. I'm just going to quickly get a fact check from Wikipedia. Is that the term for it? Milling?
Milling, meals.
If you were to mill something.
Meals. Just checking with our producer.
Like flour, you see? You'd mill flour.
Yeah. You meal flour. Yeah, no, you turn flour into meals.
You don't turn. You do turn flour. Oh, you got to laugh.
Yes.
Oh no.
Yes, that's the second time I pulled that joke as well. Andy's wife's in the room for us again. You know how we said we'd never do a podcast really late? We're now doing a podcast really late
It's
again.
basically really, really late, and
We're really tired.
And now the wife's laughing at Nick
Yeah.
more than she's laughing at me. So I'm going to do the most
Yeah.
annoying thing with her in the world. Which
Yeah.
is talking. She's now.
This is what
she's
Andy
really
does, right?
annoying.
Andy loses, and then he's, oh, sorry.
And then he
for
gets all
me.
bitter,
Yeah,
and he
gets all
starts
bitter.
doing his big Mick voice,
So we're going to play the Twingle
and he's getting the big eyebrows.
by Trench Gun.
This is the Twingle by
Called
Trench Gun called
Ann
Ann Miller.
Miller.
This is some sort of TV show or Netflix thing or something. I don't know. Is he playing a song yet?
I'm
Has he played
trying
this
to,
song?
but you haven't shut up
Oh,
yet.
shut up!
Stop.
Once you start playing the song,
Now,
I'll shut
okay, I'll
up.
press and play.
I have only ever been in your presence twice in my life.
Beautiful
Ann Miller.
and heavy.
Heavily beautiful.
There's Ann Miller. It's a soundtrack to Ann Miller by Trench Gun.
Yeah.
Um,
Interesting 8-part Netflix series coming out soon. All
Yeah.
soundtrack by Trench Gun.
had
Well,
a love a little bit of Nirvana feel to me again. Certainly the beginning part.
Bit of space in
A
there
bit
maybe for some other instrumentation as
Yeah,
well.
some-
Bit spacious. Spacious?
Bit spacious.
Bit spacious.
Kevin Spacious.
Yeah, a bit Kevin Spacious. No, let's not invoke Kevin Spacious's name.
Kevin
That
Spacious
isn't his
is-
name.
No, that isn't his name. Okay.
It's close to that.
Yeah. Right. Oh, I was just trying to be funny.
You were being funny.
Has Trench Gun written anything to us about Ann Miller?
I've got a few emails.
I've
from
got a few
Trench Gun.
emails. Right. This is the thing.
So yeah,
right.
it's a rarity indeed, a love song. So this is a love song
love songs.
from Trench Gun.
So Ann Miller is a person.
For someone I actually know who ignores me. It's
Mhm.
great, like high school all over again.
Wow.
So it's someone that
He's
DG
lovely.
likes. John, one of the Johns,
One of the Johns loves him. Loves
likes
her.
Ann Miller.
And wants to get Ann Miller's attention. So he's written a song about her. That's a great way to get their attention.
Well, it's great, isn't it? Get it played on the podcast. And so this is us. Now we're talking directly to you, Ann Miller.
Ann Miller, how's it going?
I mean, I know that John has put you up to listen to this and said to you, you really need to listen to this podcast by these two weird English idiots.
Do you think that people think we're weird?
Well, just English idiots.
Yeah.
These two English idiots called Cosmic Boss.
Maybe,
One is
maybe they think we're smart.
these smart idiots from the
right,
UK.
Yeah. Cool.
Who were brothers.
Yeah.
But anyway, the
think I
point
really
is,
like it.
skip like 2 hours and 40 minutes into the podcast.
Yeah.
And they talk about you.
I
and-
love you, Ann Miller.
And they're there to tell you that I, John,
From Trench Gun.
Trench Gun, one of
Which
the
John?
Johns.
One of the Johns.
One
I'm
of
not
the-
sure which Johnny it is, but it's one of them.
I mean, you'll know Ann Miller, you'll know.
You'll know which Johnny it is.
I mean-
are they Johnny or John?
It's just John on the email,
Just
but
John.
it could be Johnny.
Okay.
They,
We call him
maybe they
John.
created Jimmy's the drink.
Why?
And then they hid it
Their
behind.
name's different.
Begins with the same letter.
The name's Johnny. Maybe they created Jimmy's the drink. Right, that's ridiculous.
Okay.
That's ridiculous. That's
Anyway,
ridiculous.
Ann Miller,
That's what I
seriously,
mean,
Ann,
we're the Johnson brothers.
And just be be happy that you're not stuck with one of us idiots, and you've got someone amazing like John from
From
Trench
Trench
Gun.
Gun. And he writes music for you,
Yeah.
and that's lovely. That takes time and effort. That's a very nice gift to
Yeah.
receive.
So I mean, don't be a bitch.
Whoa. Whoa.
Sorry, Ann.
Whoa. Ann Miller, I apologise for my brother's language there. Like, we want you to be happy, but John,
I feel bad for John.
it'd make John really happy if you were
Yeah.
with him happy. We assume. We don't know if John's in love with Ann. Is John in love with Ann Miller?
John's in love with Ann Miller. That's
Did
what he
say
said.
that? Did he say
Yeah,
that?
it's like being at high school again because she ignores him,
Yeah, right.
and he's managed to convince her now to listen to this podcast somehow.
So she falls in
And
love
we've
with it.
ruined it. Now look what we've done.
I
It's all
haven't
your
ruined-
fault.
I haven't ruined
You've-
anything, mate. It
You've
was
ruined
you.
it. They were going to get married, and
Oh.
you've ruined it.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Anne. But John deserves better now. And I've turned against Anne now.
Sorry,
John, I'm
You ain't good enough,
John,
Anne.
you deserve better. man.
John, you can do better than Anne. Oh, come on, look.
Keep sending us music, John, because we
Yeah.
love it at Trench Gun.
And we'll keep playing it. And
Um,
hopefully, once you and Anne have got married and had 5 kids, you can recount the story of this. You can play it at your
Yeah,
wedding. In fact, is this the wedding?
We'll-
We're being played at the wedding right now. Right,
We'll
guys.
can we come on the stag do?
Hello, guys. We're out there on the stag.
They're American, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's a bachelor party. We'll come to
Then
the
we'll go
bachelor party.
Bachelor party.
Yeah, we'll come and like have fun.
Yeah. Do we need to come dressed as anything, John? When you throw it, is fancy dress, or can we just come as ourselves? I could come dressed as Nick,
And
Nick
I'll
could come
come
dressed
dressed
as
as
me.
you.
Oh, hilarious!
Why? Why is that hilarious?
Well, because then people will be like, "Oh, look, it's Cosmic Boss," but kind of not. What's it? You guys Cosmic Boss?
Oh, we're losing our minds. That's rubbish. But anyway,
Let's move
Thanks,
on to the
Trench
next
Gun.
twingle of the episode.
okay, second twinkle of the episode.
Bringing up for the second time of the episode, and like the fourth song that we've credited to him because Nick just keeps giving all of the other people's songs to him.
Hell Waddler.
Here is Hell Yeah Waddler.
Hell Waddler. It's not Hell Yeah Waddler, but every time you say Hell Yeah, you gotta say Waddler.
That's true.
Hell Waddler.
You got to say it in an American accent.
Yeah, we haven't got it.
Every time you say Hell Yeah, you got to say Waddler.
Hell Yeah Waddler.
What you doing?
Anyway, Hell Waddler's come out with another song.
This is the
She Won't Let You Fly.
no.
A song
She
about
won't.
your wife not letting you get on a plane.
Yeah.
It's like, you want to go on a plane? You ain't getting on no plane.
Yeah.
You ain't getting on no plane, mate.
Oh,
She won't let you fly. Anyway, we've ruined the title.
We have.
Already. It's
classic
late.
us.
And
This is Hell Waddler's Twinkle. That didn't make it any better, did it? This is Hell Yeah Waddler's Twinkle. She Won't Let You Fly by Hell Waddler. This is Twinkle. Just press play. He still doesn't press play. Why haven't you pressed play? Why haven't you pressed play? Seriously, I'm going to keep going. I'm not going to stop. You can tell me to
shut
stop.
up. I'm pressing play.
Go on then.
This place is like a mother to me, a mother that nurtured, fed, smothered me. But it didn't bother me, like the other me. She shoved away, she pushed to the ground. She helped him up, just to push me back down. She held out her hand, but I grabbed it in air. Empty promises, but mother didn't care. She held out her hand and urged me to follow from the light into the dark that would swallow the last of me she couldn't kill, the last of me that wouldn't bend to her will. Mother's ill, and I'm sick. Mother, can you heal me? Can you lead me back? Mother ties the noose around my neck. This place was like a mother to me, a mother that nurtured, fed, and smothered me. But it didn't bother me. But the other me is standing on her angry chair, caught in her angry stare. I hold on my hand, but there's nothing there. My legs give out, but mother doesn't care.
Beautiful.
Mate.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Amazing, huh?
She Won't Let You Fly by Hell Waddler, and I
Hell
can
yeah,
only
Waddler.
say hell yeah, Waddler. That was a
That's all
banging
you can
tune.
say, absolutely.
That might be one of my favourites of the night. It might have taken over.
Mine
That's
too.
June.
One of
Very
mine
good
favourites
tune.
too. Yeah.
Musicality, man. Musicality's great. Then little breaks, the drop-ins are at the right time. The crazy end section. Oh man, that was perfect. Love that.
So very different from his single, The Twingle.
Yeah, great. Both great.
Paired
but
beautifully. I
Yeah.
think like a fine wine and a fish dish.
I like hearing. It's just where people take music and they're so experimental. That's great. And again, the sound is great. The lay on the guitar was great. Like, yeah, man, that was perfect. I love
Interesting lyrics as well.
that.
They've got a little bit of write up about
Here we
it.
go. Hell Waddler.
Here's my
Hell.
second track for the Mother Earth Challenge called She Won't Let You, my Twinkle for the Mother Earth Challenge.
Did he write that?
She didn't write that. I've changed it. I've auto-corrected it.
Okay, that's good.
She Won't Let You Fly. In this one, Mother Earth is presented in quite a different way compared to the other track.
Ooh,
In what way exactly is up to you.
okay.
I didn't put too much thought into the lyrics and didn't bother too much with learning or recording them properly.
Respect.
Nice. I'm glad you came clean
That's good,
about
that's
it.
a good- that's a good way
we
to do
didn't,
that.
we didn't know that, did we?
No, I think that's also quite an interesting way to record. That we sometimes like improvise and
Yeah,
try to
absolutely.
do things like that. Like, that's great.
He said, "Shame on me, I know, but time was of the essence."
Mm.
And it sounded great to us. Big thanks to my friend Natalie, who let me use some of her voice message for this track.
Natalie Williams Calhoun.
Don't know if it was NWC.
NWC and Hell Waddler. Maybe they're a couple. I just created that.
No, let's not
No,
marry
let's
up
not
people
marry
from
up
the
people,
MMC.
yeah,
They have
yeah.
their own relationships
Yeah.
and their own lives. Natalie Williams Calhoun is already married.
Is she?
I
Okay.
think so.
didn't
Well,
realise
actually, no,
that.
she's Ms. But the double-barreled surname would imply
No, it could be.
marriage?
She could be have double-barreled
she
parents.
could. I'm sorry, Natalie, for making assumptions.
Yeah, you idiot.
And
where's
if you
that?
wish to marry Hell Waddler,
You can.
You can, but
Maybe don't. or
well,
maybe do.
hopefully you know each other well. I mean,
Well,
it-
Waddler.
how well do you know Hell? Yeah, Waddler.
Oh.
I mean, he lives in Legoland and she lives in Canada. Are they close?
I don't know. Are they close?
I mean, you get French Canada. Do you get Lego Canada?
You can buy a Lego calendar.
You
Yeah.
could buy a Lego calendar, and
Yeah.
that's like being from Lego Canada.
Oh, I thought you said Lego calendar. You can
Oh,
buy a
dear
Lego calendar
God.
over an advent calendar. Yeah, we've lost the plot.
So that was the Twingle.
Yeah, mate. Hell Waddler. We'll see you next month because you're awesome.
Absolutely. And go buy Hell Waddler's collection of amazing music from Bandcamp.
Yeah.
Please support him.
Support all of these artists, which I'm sure we're all supporting each other. The new guys, like
Absolutely.
we're all on board. It's lovely. Like we got to keep supporting each other.
Completely. And so this brings us neatly to the final two tracks from the Moby Dexterous
Moby.
/ Kanye West / Yee Earthy EP.
Yeah, so we're track 5 and 6 from his 6-track EP that he sent us.
And these tracks are called Gaia and On Some Nights.
There's a lot of Gaia action, isn't there?
Well, that's because Gaia means Mother Earth.
Yeah, no, I get it. But like, it's just a lot of. It's
It's
nice.
a whole lot of Gaia.
A whole lot of Gaia. Yeah. That's.
And Gaia not.
Is
That's
that
the
why?
word.
not?
It was meant to be why, but
why not?
Yeah, this is how bad it's gotten.
That's how bad it was. I got that,
But you took
knowing
your while.
nobody else. And no, I got that immediately, thinking no one else is
No
going
one
to
else is
think
gonna get
that.
that.
That is terrible. But Guy not.
Oh, okay. But Gaia not.
Boom.
Moby
So Moby
Dexterous.
Dexterous, Earthy EP, track 5 and 6. Gaia is track 5, and On Some Nights is track 6. Have we already said that?
I did say that.
You did say that. Well, I wanted to
You wanted
introduce
to
this
say-
one. Okay, so
you can introduce
here they
it.
come. Moby Dexterous.
some nights I smell smoke that I think is God calling me. And some nights I smell smoke that I think is God calling me. And some nights I smell smoke that I think is God calling me. And some nights I smell smoke that I think is God calling me. And some night I smell smoke that I think is God calling me. And some nights I smell smoke that I think is God calling me. And some nights I smell smoke that I think is God calling me. And some nights I smell smoke that I think is
If you're smelling smoke, you're probably having a stroke.
Is that what the rhyme
I think
is?
so, yeah. On some nights she smells smoke and she thinks it's God calling her.
You're having a stroke, or as Bo Burnham said, you're overcooking your toast.
Yeah. Ruined that Bo Burnham joke there for anyone that hasn't seen that.
That's a spoiler alert, isn't it?
We should have spoiled it.
If you haven't watched Bo Burnham Inside, it's very good.
It's amazing.
Spoiler alert, it's amazing.
Yeah.
So Moby Dext. What we saying about Moby Dext?
Moby Dext. EP was great. Phenomenal.
Yeah, all of them. Great.
Absolutely banging. You can go to SoundCloud and hear them
for
just
free
together in the way that they were originally presented as
all
a full
six
EP.
Of them.
Yeah, and
but we split it into a trilogy for him.
And they're great. Such interesting experimental music.
Kanye's got skills.
He has got skills.
Kanye's got skills.
I mean, I understand why he keeps that for his side project, Moby Dexterous, rather than using any of that in his mainstream stuff, because it would just blow people's minds. It's too hardcore for them.
Well, you can't be Kanye and then step up to that.
No, you can't.
Can you? Can't do that. People won't like
people
it.
People wouldn't buy it. They wouldn't believe it.
No, they need you singing about like Kanye stuff. Like buy new trainers. Is that what Kanye raps about?
Selling, people not buying.
Does he even rap? Do you call him a rap? Is he a rapper?
I don't know what he is. I don't know what he is.
You don't know what he is. Okay.
I do not know what Kanye West is.
I don't care either. To be fair, Kanye, I prefer you as Moby Dexterous. So.
Yeah. So thank you for submitting music to us as Moby Dexterous.
And we are right at the end. We've got two more songs to play.
In fact, we've got late sub.
We've got one late sub, so that's the end of Mother Earth. Apart from our last song, because we didn't finish it because we're egotistical.
We've got to end the episode. And end it on a newbie. That'd be weird.
Silly. Is this a newbie?
So yeah,
we got late sub newbie. Okay, so
quick late sub.
Late sub sound intro.
How about done by Big Mick? Do you reckon?
No, it's got to be a sound. It's got to be.
Yeah.
Okay, you do that, and I'll do the backup.
Oh, I got sworn at.
Yeah,
For-
our wives are in the room now. Basically, that's our latest got. They've come in the room and said, "Like, can you hurry up and finish?"
If you're having a wine and you're in the tub, you can listen to Cosmic Boss's Late Subs. Yay,
Late
with
subs,
me,
get-
Big Mick.
Get your late subs.
Get your late subs.
Get your late subs.
Have a rub down in the tub, down with Big Mick and your late subs now.
Yeah, this is the worst intro to late subs there's been. But late subs. So who's the person? This is called Trommelfell.
Yep.
Trommelfell. That is
Trommelfell.mb.
.mb.
Got a little bio.
Michael Bublé.
It's actually Michael Bublé.
Trommelfell.Michael Bublé.
Michael Bublé. It's Bublé, not Blueblé.
It's so late.
It's the
Michael
Bublé.
Bublé.
Excuse
what's the
me,
M-
Mr.
what- What's the
Bublé.
.mb all
I
about?
don't know. It's just what it is. Look, Trommelfell.mb. Look
Where
at
am I
the top there.
looking? Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Maybe it's where he's from. He's from
Monty Barlow.
Monty Barlow. Anyway,
Michael Barlow.
No, it's Michael Bublé.
Yeah, Michael Bublé.
It's from Michael Bublé. Okay, so it's Michael Bublé's son or daughter.
It's got,
Trommelfell.
it's got a bio. Do you want me to read the bio?
Well, no,
Before we
we've got
hear
to
the
play
song?
We've got to play the song, you idiot.
Okay. well,
Late sub Trommelfell. So Trommelfell's put sent in a song called Flowers
yeah, and it
for
was
hashtag
smart.
smart.
Yeah.
Which
so
one was smart?
from the very last episode, AI. Spoiler alert! If you haven't heard that one,
about smart.
the last song that we
Right.
presented was for hashtag smart, and that was
So that
A
was a
little bit
weekly.
smarter every
though.
day.
That's a weekly. So this is actually a late sub for a weekly, not a monthly.
well, yeah. Well, I
So-
wrote to Trommelfell and I was like, "Dude, your smart song is amazeballs."
Did you use the word amazeballs? Because you shouldn't have.
I might have done, but I can't remember
Shouldn't have,
exactly.
no.
But I told him it was amazeballs and suggested that he sent it in for inclusion in AI. Unfortunately, I don't think he saw the message until after we.
Why did you send the message so late to him?
I mean, I sent it a bit earlier, but I guess he just didn't see it because he was busy.
Yeah, busy guy. Doing,
And then he sent
doing
this
cool
to
stuff.
me on the
same day.
evening or the following day.
Mate, okay, that's really late sub.
So I had to apologise to him and say, I'm really sorry, but you missed
But you
out
can't
on that one.
apologise.
But
You
you'll
can't
get
apologise.
in on the late
If
subs
it
for the
was
next
too late
one.
subs, you gotta apologise.
And we're going to come up with an amazing jingle from Big Mick for you.
So
And he
and
wrote
you're
back
the
saying, "Who's Big Mick?" And I said, "Well, have you not seen The Curse? It's on Channel 4." And he says,
only- Watch it.
"I'm from Vienna. I don't know what you're talking about."
He's from
But
Vienna.
Spoiler alert. So,
Okay,
anyway.
so this is Trommelfell with Flowers for one of last month's hashtags from the weeklies.
That's
Hashtag smart. Should we play it?
Play it.
Maybe I should say something, but I want to see it inside. I want to enjoy the sunset. to sit in silence. I want to enjoy the sunset. Putting my head on your shoulder. Think about something smelling flowers. Listen to the sound of the sea. I just wanna feel the power. Oh, the wind. Oh, the wind. Smelling flowers.
Beautiful. That is
Trommelfell.mb.
Trommelfell.mb with flowers. Okay, so you're going to announce what we think we've just found out?
We've been reliably informed by Wikipedia that .mb means doctor.
So
And
we think
Trommelfell is actually a doctor.
We think it's Dr. Trommelfell.
Dr. Trommelfell. We apologise, Dr. Trommelfell,
Trommelfell.
for
The
comparing
Michael
you to
Bublé.
Michael
I
Bublé.
wasn't comparing you to Michael Bublé. I wasn't even saying that you're Michael Bublé's son or daughter.
You're in no way related to Michael Bublé. I mean, you might be, and if
might
you are,
be. You don't know that.
Would you hide that fact? You
No,
wouldn't. You'd want
Michael
people to
Bublé-
know.
Michael
wouldn't you?
Bublé's cool, man. Like a good singer, and he's rich. Like, what's not to like?
That's right. Good point.
So
I wish I was related to Michael Bublé.
he
rather
comes
than
across as a nice guy as well, but I don't know him personally. So
you. Fair enough. Shall I read this?
He's done a Christmas album.
He did. I know.
Yeah, have you got something to
Someone
say?
I work with plays the Christmas Michael Bublé album.
Really? We've got a mum. Have we mentioned mum today?
We've got a mum,
Because
you're
she,
right.
She plays the Michael Bublé Christmas
Does
album,
she?
doesn't she loves Christmas.
Does she love Bublé?
I don't know.
We're just having
Let's
a
just
moment there to just stare at each
staring
other.
hoping one of us will come up with something,
Something
witty.
funny.
Being signed up by my good lady wife that she does like Michael Bublé.
Oh, we've got a Michael Bublé fan. I'm just going to quickly check with my wife. Are you a Bublé fan? Well, that face is
No, I
definitely
don't-
not a fan of something.
I don't think my wife was saying she's a Bublé fan. She was saying mum's a Bublé fan.
Your mum's a Bublé fan.
No, our mum.
Our mum's a
What's the
Bublé.
matter with you, mate?
Who's a
Like,
Bublé?
Tell Mick to get lost, right? We're going to wrap this podcast up.
Oh, I see. So you want to wrap the podcast up now, do you? Got
Yeah.
a bit too late for Big Mick, has it?
Yeah, it's too late for
Okay,
this,
well, I'm going to read this bio then as Big Mick. No, I'm not.
to... Your wife's face then was hilarious.
Trommelfell.mb. Born
Dr.
1977 in Austria, Vienna. Always
Same.
wanted to make music.
1997 would make them...
1977.
77, okay,
Yeah.
so make them 46.
Yeah, that's the year that Star Wars came out. Spoiler alert.
Is that a spoiler?
No, I suppose not.
do people put sirens on their spoilers on their cars? That's a spoiler alert.
God damn it. 1990. I'm going back serious.
Okay.
Okay, find my inner serious.
Oh, there he is, just sitting there mucking around.
1990, first musical attempts on the Commodore Amiga. Later on the PC.
Wow, cool. Okay.
1995, first live performances of techno.
Nice.
Later attended the SAE Audio Engineering course. Since 1995, at least 1,000 songs have been made, mostly semi-professional.
Amazing.
Was always also released on a couple of audio CDs.
Always also.
Was also. I don't know why I said always.
Always
I
also.
read it was as always.
Okay.
Made
Go on.
music for various games, e.g. Galactineers, and there's a link, and then Darth Vader.
Darth Vader.
Darth Vader. It's Star Wars. He was born the year, and he made the game that year when he was
He
one.
made the music for
That's
the
why
game,
he's a
not the
doctor.
game. Dr. Trommelfell is
Yeah.
is Darth Vader.
Works for Darth Vader. I don't even know when I joined Music Weeklies, but when I have time, I make some music for the community, and it's always fun.
Great.
The people there are really great.
What community? The Weeklies
Music
community?
Weeklies,
Yeah,
yeah.
great. Yeah, cool.
About the song for the Music Weeklies Challenge, Smart. At first, I thought, what should I compose? What does smart mean? Then the thought came to me, smart is every song.
the time that the thoughts you invest, how many...
Do you know how to read? Do you know how to read, right? Because what's coming out your mouth is clearly not sort of being going through your eyes.
It is. Right, I'll spin on to the very last part then. Because it says, I love/hate Google Translate. So this has been translated from another language. So that is, in my defence, that is
so Dr.
why it's hard to
Trommelfell.
read it.
Where's Dr. Trommelfell from?
I told you right at the beginning, Austria, Vienna.
Austria, Vienna. Oh, sorry, I forgot.
You forgot already?
Yeah, of course.
Do you need to see the doctor?
Well, I'm
Trommelfell.
going to go to Vienna.
Yeah, go to Vienna.
Vienna.
It's a good song about that. Viennetta Trommelfell. Where was I?
We're not sponsored, we're just
Then the
trying to
thought,
get it.
Jimmy's. Then the thought came to me.
Oh, we've lost
memories.
Everyone that's listening to this now, I'm really sorry, but it's really late.
The time the thoughts you invest, how many hours per song go by, and then what comes out of it is pretty clever. That's making sense, didn't it? It did make sense, but
Yeah, it made sense, yeah.
not to you. I started with a drum beat. It started with a kiss, and then a drum beat, and then I created the melody for it. A bit fix and so on. A bit FX and so on.
Bit fix.
I added
You
the
meant
I.
fix.
There's no I
It's
in,
like
in
my wife
FX.
and Penguin all over again. Standing eyes.
Penguin. They're tying it all round.
Yeah.
Later, I looked for lo-fi voices on the loop cloud and found the Vocal Roads lo-fi voices and the samples were in GM.
Right, so I wondered if it was just somebody singing it, so samples,
Yeah,
the vocals
sample
or samples.
singing.
That's a great tune.
Add some reverb, cut the background vocals, and added some more reverb.
Great tune.
You always add more reverb.
That's the
That's the doctor's. If you need a second opinion, just
Some
quickly
re-
write to Trommelfell.
Some reverb a day.
He will say,
The doctor is what they
add
say.
more reverb.
The
So-
doctor says.
I know the
Add
doctor
more
you saw
reverb.
said just use a little bit of reverb, but I'm telling you, add more reverb.
Yeah. Okay.
Slather that reverb all over.
Well, Dr. Trommelfell is good.
Oh, he also tells us the song was in 80 BPM. Just in case you need,
really
it's
nice to know.
Yeah. And then P.S. I love/hate Google Translate.
Right, okay, so that makes sense, right? So
There we go.
that's fine.
Thank you
Well,
very
thank
much,
you, yeah.
Trommelfell Doctor. Nick's having the biggest yawn in the whole world.
Dr. Trommelfell.
And we've reached the end of the episode. It
Yeah.
is 3 hours and a quarter long, and plus there's still another song to come.
Idiot.
Thank you so much for listening.
Yeah.
The next one is Dreams. That's 1.8.
That's the next hashtag.
That's the next
Dreams.
hashtag.
Dreams for or September.
Yeah, for the 8th of September.
That in September will be Dreams.
So yeah, the second week you got a little bit longer because
Yeah.
Nick's busy that first weekend.
Yeah.
So you've bought yourself a little bit more time. You can dream for a bit longer.
They haven't bought anything, mate. I bought them time.
Nick's bought. If you want to thank Nick, you
Yeah.
can send all your money to Cosmic Boss.
Why are
at
you
Gmail.
getting half the money? If I'm getting sent the money, why are you getting half of it?
I'll split it with you.
Oh, you'll split it with me, will you?
So, yeah.
How generous.
So Nick's bought you that time. You can give me the money. We've been Cosmic Boss.
Yeah, right. So
Like,
Cosmic
share,
Boss, right,
subscribe,
yeah.
all the socials, all
Podcast
that
stuff. The last song is us. It's Cosmic Boss.
This is the last song
And,
from the trilogy.
Yeah, it's called Milk.
You mentioned it like a couple of hours ago.
It's called Milked It.
Yeah, this
which
song's
is what
called
we've
Milked It.
done tonight.
Oh, and this was
Um,
on the shed. In the shed.
In the
we
shed,
talked about
we
that
talked
earlier,
about
didn't
that,
we?
yeah.
There'd
And you
probably
can
be a
buy
link
this
to
on
that.
Bandcamp.
You can buy this on Bandcamp eventually.
And listen to it on Spotify and whatever. Loan it on Spotify.
And as well as obviously all the other tracks that were ours on there.
Yeah.
That opening one with Joe Philogene and
Yeah, it's on
Dana
there,
Howcroft.
Earth's Children. That's a good one.
Yeah, in fact, that's been the background music. We're just going to take a moment to have a listen. It's good, isn't it?
It's nice. Yeah, that was a short moment. But yeah,
Let's have
moments
another moment.
sometimes-
Shh. You're ruining the moment. Maybe we should just let the podcast be like this for another hour.
To be fair, it's nicer than listening to you talk. So. All right. Anyway, okay. Yeah, like, share, subscribe. Cosmic Boss 1S. Dreams is the next hashtag.
Yeah.
We'll see you on the Challenger next month.
Yeah.
This song is called Milked It.
Yeah.
Good?
Yeah. It's by
Right.
us, isn't it?
It's by me and you, yeah. Mate, have a good rest of your night. I mean, you've got none
There's
of it.
there's not much night left now.
Sleep well.
I will.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway,
Bye.
Mike. For some reason, I was going to say Mike.
See you later, Mike.
See you later, Mike.
race to charity shops as single moms fight over half-priced escallops. Now the drug dispensers pull out all the stops as emphysema pancakes from dust in the crops. We are the people of this planet Earth. Why have we milked it for all it was worth? We didn't need to, leaving it there wouldn't have hurt. We should protect it for all that we are worth. Car screeches and the dance of the seatbelt begins as the old lady on the corner pulls up invisible string. Shell-suited supermarket raiders do their thing as greasy cheek kiddies in harmony sing. We are the children of this planet Earth. Why have you milked it? You milked it for all it was worth. You didn't need to, leaving it there wouldn't have hurt. We have to rebuild it for all that we are worth. Stubborn little pumpkins need to carve a new smile. Today's fashion statement, tomorrow runs a mile. And you think you'll always be in style. Orange girls bleaching their hair till it's white, while oily pecs masturbate straight through the night, with eyes tightly closed, thinking everything will be alright. We are the beings of this planet Earth. We really shouldn't have milked it for all it was worth. Still we can now try to make everything right. Stop pointing the fingers of blame and clean up all of this bullshit.